both your kids up here?
Well, the younger one came to town last night.
Yes.
As planned.
We don't bring our kids to work.
We're on vacation.
We don't bring our kids to work.
I had nowhere else to put them.
How old is the oldest one?
18.
Okay. How old is the youngest one?
14.
They're old enough to be together. One of them can hold the bong, the other one can light it.
They don't do that.
They would if you leave them at home where they're supposed to be. This is daycare.
Got a ride coming to pick them up.
Eddie, bring his kids up here? You ever seen me bring my family up here?
You don't have a family.
That's not the point.
Actually, we have had your mother up here.
She came up for a birthday. Once. In 20 years. Your kids are up here every couple of months. Yes, they are.
I've got a ride coming to get them.
It's hard to recognize Chris anymore. Every time I see him, he looks different. First he's got hair, then he's bald, then he's thin, then he's not. Is he dieting?
No. College. He's just eating what they have, I guess.
Yeah, that's when I gained a bunch of weight. Mm-hmm. What's he weigh now?
265.
No, he doesn't.
Think?
That's two of me.
Yeah.
Should have killed him before he got too big.
He's too big now. I know.
Telling you now, he's too big to eat. Yeah. You got a jumbo, Chris. Too big to eat.
You're right.
Were you watching TV when they bombed Baghdad today?
I missed the very first part of it.
Damn.
I was in the car coming this way.
Damn. Jesus Christ. Damn.
I heard it.
I mean, it just started. And right before that, I'm watching, I'm going, all right, I have to remind myself, all these little sparklies in the air, those aren't fireworks. Mm-hmm. Those are actual bombs, anti-aircraft stuff. You know, but it was just so spaced out, it was still hard to convince myself it wasn't fireworks. When the real bombing started, damn.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I mean, you just sitting there, you're going, And ABC had a reporter.
I heard that.
He was getting rattled.
Man. Well, I put my helmet on. And then, of course, Peter Jennings, 12 million miles away.
Yes.
Very calm, very collected. What are you seeing right now?
You're doing a wonderful job.
Peter Jennings goes, my favorite line, well, we have to remember that 90% of these are smart bombs, and they're targeted very carefully. And the guy goes, I'm a little worried about the other 10%.
Yeah. I thought he did a good job considering he was just away over the river from bombs.
Almost drove the car off the road. Yeah, it just takes one.
Yeah. Last time we thought all these missiles had pristine accuracy. Then we found out it was only 2 or 3 that actually hit what they were going for.
Oh. That's the video they showed us.
Damn. It was just, damn.
And then we paused, and we did it again.
Yeah.
Like your mom wailing on you.
Yeah.
Gets tired.
Yeah, we got tired of bombing. Their button fingers got tired. Hang on, they were cramping. My button fingers cramped. Wait. Anybody got any, heat stuff for my fingers? All right. Feels better now. Who wants Chinese? I just, damn.
I've never seen,
That was the worst thing I've ever seen, short of a nuclear explosion. Damn. So you didn't see it, you just heard it.
I heard it in the car.
Damn.
I've seen some of the replays.
That's the only way to describe it. Replay doesn't even do it justice because you already know how it's going to play out. But when it's going on, you don't know if the reporter that's on right then, if they're going to whack him in the building they're in. I thought about this, too. If Saddam was smart, he'd be in that building with the reporters.
That's true. That's true. Never thought of that.
Shave, put on some type of disguise.
Slip out?
And you slip into the building with the reporters, and you just stay there. They're not going to bomb that building. It's on the other side of the river. That's a perfect place to be.
True.
Wonder if they got him yet.
Don't know. They said they saw somebody that looked like him with a
Everybody over there looks like him.
gas mask on, being taken. It's one of my stories. Being taken out on a gurney. Saddam Hussein has decreed that any... Oh, that's the wrong one. Of course. I didn't pull it out for the first news.
Doesn't matter. You say they think they saw him being hauled out on a gurney.
On a gurney.
But it was a guy in a gas mask.
Yeah.
Well, had to be him.
That's just the report.
Ooh, I got a new map.
Yeah, did you hear the story about that? About the map? How we got the map and the globes?
Yeah.
Trey went back to the map store, and he said, I need another map. Just like we had, but need it double laminated. That'll take a while. Why you need it double laminated? Because he's going to get the hell beat out of it. Russ Martin, this map.
No, he didn't.
That's why you got everything. This is all free.
How did he associate getting a map beat the hell out of it with us?
I don't know. Just because you beat the hell out of the map all day yesterday.
This one double laminated?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's test it. We are going to bomb here. And here. And here and here and here. But not here. That's the water. Yes, what is it, Wasita?
Oh, I just heard y'all talking about the map.
That doesn't mean come in here.
I'm sorry.
Did you hear somebody whistle for you?
No.
What's the story with the map?
Oh, just one of the interns who went to pick it up yesterday and had a 105.3 badge on, and the guy said, I was kicking myself because I didn't ask who it was for, but I figured y'all were on vacation, so it wasn't, for Russ. So then I went back in there today, got another one, and he was thrilled to provide us.
What's the name of the company?
One Map Place. They're at 3128 Forest Lane, Suite 212.
They got a website?
OneMapPlace.com.
I didn't know they laminated their own maps.
They do.
This is a fine one. And later,
Yeah?
we're going to bomb here. I'm a 42-year-old man whacking maps with a ruler on the radio.
Yes.
And you know what?
What?
I'm going to do it all day. The people what?
People are stopped somewhere listening to it.
I was doing that at home. In the shower. We're going to bomb here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Somebody told me Hans Blix isn't even from Germany. He's not a crowd.
Oh.
That's all right, he is now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't ruining my bit by having him from, where'd they say was? Was he Switzerland? Is he Swiss? Swedish? What is he? Swede? Hans Blix. It's all right, he's Russian now. I mean German. Do what?
He was born and raised in Austria.
Oh.
Which is basically Germany.
All right, good. So it still fits.
Yes.
Well, he sounds like a crowd.
Yes.
He sounds like Colonel Hawkstetter. Who's the big fat one? You know which one I'm talking about from Hogan's Heroes?
Yeah, he would not in all the episodes, just drop by once in a while.
Yeah, the great big fat one that looked like a Jabba the Hutt.
Mm-hmm. Can't remember.
He was the one that talked like this. Clink. What's the matter with you?
It's funny to hear, but just watching you do it is even better.
Why is it funny to watch?
Just get an expression on your face, and it's just funny.
I'm glad you think it's funny. Perhaps 30 days in the cooler.
Yeah.
General Burkhalter.
Burkhalter, very good.
Thank you. All right. Yes, Tom?
Yeah, if they told me you were going to beat the hell out of the map like that, I'd have done it in the heavier lamination.
Oh, is this guy from the map place?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't know I was going to have maps yesterday.
Well, nobody told me you were going to treat them like that again.
Where the, what is this? Oh, we have a globe, too. Let me have the globe. Today we're going to bomb here. All right. Well, thanks for the free stuff, Tom.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. The hell is that place? There's China. There's India. There it is. Huh. I never knew it was over there. Did you ever know that?
I have no idea.
I've never seen it really in relation to the rest of the world. There's the Persian Gulf. There's the Caspian Sea.
Almost exactly on the other side of the world.
And there is Iran! Yes, Martin?
Yeah, how old is Eddie today?
How'd you know it was his birthday?
Because it's my birthday, too.
Yeah. How old are you today, Eddie?
I think 37.
What do you mean you think? And don't give me the crap that you don't keep up. Everybody keeps up with their birthday. Happy birthday, Martin.
Thank you.
65.
That 38?
Okay, I'm 38.
Whenever, I don't know. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do we have his gifts?
Yes.
Do what?
One is on its way.
Okay.
If it's a midget, I'm going to kill everybody in this room.
Then you'll have to start again! All right. Well, I'm ready to start.
All right.
Yes, Rob?
Happy birthday, Eddie. I wanted to know if you guys know why CNN got kicked out of Baghdad.
I don't know. That was one of the reports this morning for their reporters. They were told to get out immediately. And I don't even know if they've talked to the reporters yet. I didn't see any. Sometimes it's nice to say goodbye before you hang up. And actually, I had an answer for your question, and I ain't going to give it to you. Ugh. Yeah, that was one of the first things I heard this morning. They said they had to get out. And I don't think, obviously it wasn't all reporters because everybody else is still over there.
CBS, ABC, everybody else.
There's the bombing on the far left TV on CNN. They're replaying it. Damn. I mean, damn. I really expected that reporter on ABC. I expected him to be gone any minute.
Yeah. It was close.
Well, he said they were about a mile away, and he could feel the wind from the bombs. I thought he was going to start crying.
Yeah.
I would have. I don't care how much of a man that you want to try and act like you are. Yeah. If that many bombs are going off a mile away, I'd be crying like a thing.
Yeah. I just love Peter Jennings. Well, you're doing a very wonderful job.
Yeah, of course. You're in New York.
And you can tell at some point somebody in the booth told him to look like the good guys in case he gets whacked. Tell him that he's free to go down you're free to go down to the shelter anytime.
Anytime you fear your safety, you can go down into the thingy-wup.
But we'd prefer you.
Yes. You're very valuable to us now. If you'd like to push out, feel free to go down into the bunker.
About what he said.
All right. Let's get going.
Okay.
This is audio. They really look like they're gonna be done Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, after the thing with Baghdad today.
It was amazing.
Damn. There's a replay over there on the far right TV set. Just the plumes of smoke.
Aircraft were heard over Baghdad for the first time since the start of the U.S.-led attack. That is, actual aircraft were heard, indicating some target-based planes may have been involved. A target in the southern part of Iraq has been hit, sending huge black clouds of smoke.
You have to keep reminding yourself, that's real. All right. Hey, what's the scoop on the shirts? Go fetch Chloe. He was selling them today, wasn't he?
Yes.
All right. Last I heard, we were almost out.
Yep.
the Time's Up Bitch Saddam shirts. We made more money off T-shirts in the past week. All right, we can start news while we're waiting on it.
We don't have the new one. Oh, we do have the new ones yet?
The new ones came in last night.
Okay.
The guys over at the T-shirt place printing them, knocking them out. We got off the air and I walked in there and I went, "What's that?" Trey goes, "That's the new shirts." I don't know how they do it. All right, here we go. 325, J.D. Ryan's on the thing.
105 Live. Brought to us by Dodge this time around. Thank you, Russ. Friday, March 21st, 2003. Matthew Broderick is 41 today. Rosie O'Donnell is 41. Over the weekend, William Shatner turns 72. Pat Robinson, 73. And let's see what else. Jason Kidd is 30. John Wayne Bobbitt turns 36. Richard Greco is 38. And Rick Ocasek from the Cars, 54. I don't know if you saw some of the footage.
Yes, I saw it. I did.
Last night, but North Texas Warrior supporters went face-to-face with those who oppose military action at Dallas City Hall.
Oh, no, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Here comes Chloe. What's the scoop on the shirts?
We are down to, I think just mediums now
How many are left?
In the Dixie Chicks. I'll have to get an exact count for you, but not very many.
How was the selling today?
The selling today was unbelievable. We had, at one time, I am not kidding, we had people out the door.
Out in the lobby?
Out in the lobby. And the lobby's not a small lobby.
No.
There must have been at least, I swear, 20 people in line. Dave Siebert had to call help from KVIL staff over to help out. I am not kidding.
Good. Anything to be a pain.
No, these sales are going great too. So,
do you think we could sell more?
I definitely do. You want to change it up a little bit, because I found that people that have bought the Dixie Chicks ones at first, and the first ones are coming back for the other ones.
So what do you mean?
Repeat. There's the people about the first ones are coming back to get the new ones.
Oh, you mean like a new phrase?
Yeah, a new phrase.
I'll have to dwell on it.
How about where will the bomb?
Here!
Put a map on the back.
I don't know if that...
a little map of Iraq.
With a great big...
X's and...
Yeah.
Big ruler.
Great big ruler and a smack.
Wheel bomb! Here!
McNeil's in the hall just shaking his head.
Yeah. Looks like a war room in here.
It does. We got 4 posters over here. Each one's probably got 20 different military craft on it, describing everything and speed and fuel consumption. We got 2 mats of Iraq. We got this blow-up globe hanging from the ceiling. We got this spinning one. What else do we have? Oh, this other map from yesterday on the floor, which I'll autograph and you can have. Because it beat the hell.
Yeah.
In fact, it looks pretty much like Baghdad. All right, I'll dwell on more shirts. Thank you for doing that.
Okay, you bet.
All right. I'll have to think of a phrase. It's going to be one of those things that just happens. Yeah. I don't think the big ruler and the map thing really works. So.
Okay. We'll figure out something.
All right, go. So something happened at City Hall last night?
Yeah, they went face-to-face with those that oppose military action. Those that oppose the actual war supporters weren't scheduled to be there until later. So I don't know if people showed up because you told them what was going on or what.
Did they show up with their pitbulls and stink bums?
Mm-hmm. Started quietly enough, that quickly changed as 150 anti-war demonstrators on one side clashed with the supporters. Anti-war demonstrators may usually get more attention, but polls show Americans support the war by at least 2/3 majority. Police said 4 young people wrote some obscenities on a wall in front of the City Hall. Police briefly detained them. There were no arrests made, however.
Damn. They're going to go again tonight, aren't they?
That was the word.
Perhaps we go down there with our rulers.
Yes.
And you know where we'll meet?
Right here!
All right, I'm done.
All right.
I'm getting sick of the bed. Hold on. What is it, Ronnie?
Can somebody there please explain to me why hearing somebody smack a map is entertaining? Because I'm rolling here. This is some funny stuff.
I guess just because I come in yesterday and Trey's got maps in here, and I'm looking at him going, dude, what do I do with this? He goes, well, you can see where things are going on and you can point it out. And who's going to be able to follow along with that? Unless everybody else has got maps.
I'm thinking Rumsfeld needs a ruler and a map. That would be funny.
I like Rumsfeld when he's doing his press conferences because he doesn't dance around something. If he doesn't know the answer, he doesn't want to say doesn't want to address it. He goes, I'm not going to get into that. And he moves on. Or if he doesn't know, he goes, I don't know.
I don't know. I heard him say it. I don't know. Next, you sit down, hush. Next.
Yeah. I like that, yeah.
He takes control.
Yeah, I like that. He doesn't care what people think. And the press know not to jack with him.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Ronnie.
You bet.
Yeah, right.
Cut number 6, they had Ari Fleischer had a press conference today, and they kept asking over and over and over, well, was President Bush watching this today?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that chick was even pissing me off.
That's the one I got on cut 6.
Okay.
Just to clarify Terry's question, you said the president doesn't need to watch TV to know what's going on in Iraq, but you're telling me these are pretty astounding images. He doesn't have a television on somewhere? He's not watching what's going on?
The president, again, understands the implications of the actions that he has launched to secure the disarmament of the Iraqi regime and to liberate the people. Campbell, the president may occasionally turn on the TV, but that's not how he gets his news or his information.
There you go.
Yes, but we just want to try to get
from time to time, he might.
There we go.
Well, what was that?
That was just her continuing that line of questioning. Well,
who cares if he saw it or not?
Well, doesn't he understand the ramifications? He doesn't have to see it on television. He doesn't have to watch your stupid television channel to know what's going on. I just thought that was an ignorant line. And
I liked his answer of, you know what? I don't believe he has to watch television to know the ramifications of war and what he signed into action. He doesn't need that. You shut up. Otherwise, it's the stink. It'd be funny if he just jumped off the podium and went,
come here. No, I mean, come here. What? What? Ow.
Journalists are some of the stupidest people on the planet.
They don't want to get their old questions in.
And you could tell he was about to get pissed off. Yeah. Go, all right, you get out of here. Up and out. Take you and your friends with you. Go. Go ahead.
Saddam Hussein has decreed that any Iraqi who kills an enemy soldier will get rewarded, the equivalent of about $14,000 and $28,000 if they capture the enemy soldier alive.
Oh, and who are you going to go to redeem these dead bodies?
Exactly. Shooting down an enemy fighter plane is worth $55,500. A helicopter is...
What are we playing now, Galaga?
Mm-hmm. Helicopter is $28,000. A missile, $5,500. Killing the pilot will bring you $14,000. Capturing him alive, $28,000. So they want alive soldiers to torture, basically.
And who gets how do you get your money?
Yeah, good question.
I mean, do you have to drive to a part of Baghdad that's still there? Do you pose out front with a great big 6-foot-long check and the photo op?
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Have they released any more footage of Saddam?
They did, but they're almost 100% sure that this was taped earlier.
Was this a video of him sitting there with his son to the right and some fat guy on the left?
Yeah.
But they didn't know when that came out?
They didn't, but somebody had said that they'd seen it before. They go, we saw this a while back, so.
Oh. Yeah, Peter Jennings went, hey, he looks better. I bet that's an older tape.
Yeah.
It's not dated. You don't know when it came out. You don't know when it was originally broadcast. Dolts. Sometimes I wonder about Peter Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
When one of the World Trade Centers collapsed, the reporter's going, it collapsed, it's gone. But where is it? It's gone. Took him a couple of seconds to realize it wasn't standing there anymore.
Right.
He's also the guy that didn't want that Angry American song either.
Correct.
I don't like him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jerry Lewis considering legal action against a radio station whose disc jockey impersonated the comedian in a conversation with French President Jacques Chirac. Disc jockey for KROQ 106.7, Kevin and Bean Show, called Chirac last week, posing as Lewis, held a 5-minute phone conversation with the French president in which the pair discussed Iraq and the war. An attorney for Lewis says, quote, that caused Mr. Lewis great damage. It is a terrible thing to do at a time like this of crisis in our nation's foreign policy.
It's just the French.
Yeah.
Hey, lady!
He must feel pretty good, Lewis, if he got the president on the phone.
Yeah, but what was Jerry Lewis sound like now? It's not like you could do the impersonation of him back in the 50s. Now he's just an old man. Anybody sounds like Jerry Lewis? Hold on. What is it, Shane?
Russ, did you honestly just say Galaga?
Yeah, why?
You're showing your age. Didn't that game come out with Pong?
No, it came out about 3 or 4 years after Pong.
Okay, so it's only, 30 years old? Showing your age, man.
I think it came out in, 80... Hang on a second. 82 or 83, right after Space Invaders 2, the one that was in color.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just had a flashback when you said that.
Yes, that's why I do it, to evoke emotions throughout your day, and then you relive your past. Shut up.
Dreamcatcher opens up in theaters today. Cut number 1 is Morgan Freeman, who is a pilot in real life. And he was
That's the end of your war coverage?
Well, yeah.
All right.
What else happened? We blew him up.
Fine. Any projections for the weekend? Have they said? Our next plan? Ground troops going in? You don't know?
I do.
You're a news director. Good God, man. Have some decorum.
They're going in.
Who?
All in.
When?
Over there. The map. The last press conference I saw, they were very vague about when they were actually going to do the next wave.
Let me check with our war expert.
Okay. Check.
Is there anything new?
Absolutely not. They bombed them. They're waiting for a response from the people that are in charge. Hopefully, hoping to get a, what do you call it when you give up? Surrender.
Haven't they actually said that, they've actually had face-to-face meetings with some of the Iraqi nationals?
Yeah, the Republican Guard nationals. And
they're trying to decide if they actually have the legal authority to surrender for the country.
Absolutely. And in fact, what was it? They kind of threw out today in Rumsfeld's press conference that hopefully the people that are telling you to do these things, you can decide on your own what you want to do with them if you don't want to obey their orders.
Right.
So they're hoping to get, and they probably will get, a complete surrender of the Republican Guard before the weekend's over.
I can't imagine how this could last much longer after today.
After that.
What happened in Baghdad. What do they call it? The awe and shucks? Or what is it?
Shock and awe.
Yeah, was that today?
That was today.
All right. That's exactly what it was.
Right. Did you see the video footage of the 2 Iraqi generals, I suppose, trying to hold a press conference? Meanwhile, in the background, you hear
camera shaking.
Yeah. And they're trying to go, everything is fine.
Nothing to see here. Go about your daily business. Peace is overrated. Sometimes you gotta shake, rattle, and roll. Go ahead.
Dreamcatcher comes out. Morgan Freeman, who's actually is a pilot in real life, was asked if he really flew the helicopter in Dreamcatcher.
Anytime you do any kind of action film like this where you're flying something, if you're flying a jet plane or even driving a sports car, you're not doing it. They may be dragging you along behind a trailer or something, but the helicopter, I had a helicopter pilot tell me, this is your collection, this is what you would be doing, and this is how you do it. And so you just, make it look right.
Dreamcatcher coming out. View from the Top opens in theaters. It's a comedy if you want to get away and laugh this weekend. It's the story of a young woman from meager beginnings who just dreams of being a flight attendant. Cut number 3 is Gwyneth Paltrow says the people were what she enjoyed most about making the movie.
I really enjoyed working with the people, Christina Applegate, Rob Lowe, Mike Myers, Candice Bergen. It's just been Mark Ruffalo and Stacey Dash. It's been a really great group. And it's just fun, because we have this kind of revolving door of these great people coming in and doing a bit and going. And I think that's what I've enjoyed the most. And also, my makeup and hair.
Shut up.
Exactly. Gwyneth Paltrow's in this, Christina Applegate. Rob Lowe is in this scene, actually, a scene from View of the Top, which Gwyneth Paltrow's character discovers a sleeping pilot and a talkative co-pilot. There's Rob Lowe.
Really? Is it Rob Lowe?
Mm-hmm.
Which cut?
I'm sorry, 4. I thought I said that.
Did he say that? You are the worst news director I've ever worked with. You don't say cuts. You don't follow the war.
I didn't follow the war.
You bring your kids to work.
I was right.
What do you think this is? Club Med?
I was right. Eddie confirmed what I said.
You were only right by default.
I was, as much as I watched
it today. You didn't know, and just by coincidence, nothing was going on. That don't make you right.
The last thing I saw.
That makes you lucky.
It's the last thing I saw.
Maybe I send you out to Iraq.
Mm-mm.
You can report for that. Maybe you get a handle on what's going on.
Mm-mm. No.
And we'll send you...
We're going to need another map Monday if this continues.
Oh, this one's holding up pretty good now that he's double laminated.
My goofy-ass kid was listening to that ABC coverage today, and the older one, he goes, I'd love to go there. I'd do it. You're a mile from bombs.
I give him credit for maintaining any type of composure. Especially the camera guys. I locked it down and went downstairs because they've got bunkers there in the hotel where all the media is. Yeah, guy?
Hey.
Yeah.
I was watching the bombing today, too, and you're right. Damn. But I was watching Peter Jennings, and he was talking about the people of Iraq. And did you pick up on where he called them the Baghdadis?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Sounds like a new crawfish place.
I thought it was the name of a 50s band.
Well, what is it? What do you call them?
I don't know, but it ain't the Baghdadis. I think you just call them Iraqis, don't you?
Yeah, probably so.
I mean, do we call people in Dallas the Dallasies or the Dallasites?
Dallasites, yeah. But yeah, you can't, that doesn't work with everything, because what do you call people from Fort Worth? Other than hayseeds.
Fort Worthless?
Fort Worthians.
Yeah. I apologize to the entire city of Fort Worth. There's really no reason to find Fort Worth. Hayseeds.
Fort Worth, a great town.
Baghdadis. It does. Sounds like a 50s band.
Yeah.
And now, the Baghdadis.
Performing.
Go ahead.
We never did listen to the scene. Do you care anymore? From the view from the top. It's a comedy.
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
This is Rob Lowe.
What cut is it?
It's cut number 4.
Yes.
Rob Lowe and Gwyneth Paltrow. He's a flight attendant. He's a pilot.
All right. Oh, is this a movie that looks like Airplane?
Yeah, kind of. It's got a lot of stars in it. It might be cute.
Well, so did Airplane. I don't mean Airplane. I mean, what I mean. Yeah, I mean Airplane.
Yeah, Airplane.
Yeah, it was Airport that was the drama. Airplane was the spoof. Mm-hmm. That's what this is, isn't it?
It's not a spoof, but it's a comedy. Yeah, it's a very light comedy about her being a flight attendant, following her dream.
Captain? Is he all right?
Don't worry about him. Yeah, he'll be fine. I'll poke him with a stick and he'll get at it. If not, I'll give him his blankie and take matters into my own hands.
This is Airplane.
Kind of.
What do you mean kinda? It's Airplane.
Airplane was a spoof. This is
what do you think this is?
A spoof of what? It's kind of different. I mean, it's not really the same.
Tell me the difference.
Airplane was a direct spoof. They took some things out of Airport.
A spoof of what?
Spoof of Airport.
Okay.
They took things directly out of the movie.
It was a comedy on an airplane, right?
Yeah.
What is this?
This is a comedy about a flight attendant. It just this happens to be a scene.
Just happens to be on an airplane.
Yes.
Got it. Totally different. Okay. I get it now.
All right.
Steve Bench. Call me co-pilot, Steve.
I'm Donna Jensen. I'm a trainee.
You nervous, Donna?
Nah. Well, yeah. A little.
How is this different?
Different actors.
Well, don't worry. I've had only 2 near misses and a couple of minor crashes. But I chalk it up to experience, and I'm feeling better about it.
There we go. It's called The View from the... called The View from the Top. Different title.
Okay.
All right. And don't forget the Academy Awards are on Sunday also. From the Academy Awards nominees luncheon, cut number 5 is Nikid Coleman. She was asked if the press is focusing too much on her personal life.
What is it? He said Nikid Coleman.
Yeah.
What cut?
5. I don't care anymore.
I get a little sick of it, yeah. But
you can't read. You can't follow the board. You can't focus for more than 8 or 10 seconds.
Boring.
say.
But, you know, I'm very passionate about my work, and I love to do my work, and at the moment, the benefits of that far outweigh the other stuff.
What's the matter with her?
Nothing. English.
She can't talk either. She's worried more about her walk than anything.
Academy Awards, that's on Sunday anyway.
Perfect.
There's news.
Dr. Fettner doing here? Yeah?
They were wanting to come up and give us B12 shots and testosterone.
What about smallpox or polio or whatever the hell that is? Chicken pox? What's the other one? Are you eating while the mic's on?
Mm-mm. Normally we come out, we do traffic. I have 30 seconds.
And you can't wait to eat? You probably lived 8 months just off your head.
Quit it. Off me today. I haven't done anything to you.
You haven't done anything.
I've done plenty. Been here since 11:30.
And? That just makes you look stupid.
No, watching TV, trying to get audio.
You don't even know what they planned over the weekend.
You know, all the press conferences all day.
Hi, Gail.
Hi.
How are things there?
Oh, things here are as ever.
Good. Let me get your traffic music. One moment.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
I got Nextel, the Sci-Fi Channel, and FHM Magazine. And a wreck on northbound 35 Simmons at Motor Street. That should be the lighter side of travel for you in the afternoon time. In Fort Worth, both directions of I-35 and I-30 are real heavy moving in and out of the Mixmaster, especially on the northbound side. Let's look at some of the side street stuff. In Dallas at Park Lane and Greenville Avenue, there's a crash, and that's a real busy area. Also, I got a problem on Spring Valley and Edgecrest, and I'm sorry, I should have checked what Edgecrest is close to, but if you're stuck in a traffic jam, you probably already know, don't you? This also brought to you by Blockbuster. Now, at Blockbuster, buy any two previously viewed DVDs, including hits like Triple X, Minority Report, and Unfaithful, and get one free. Buy two, get one free. Details at participating stores. I'm Gail Lightfoot, and that's traffic on Live 105.3, the Talk that Rocks Texas.
Thank you, Gail. 41 for the low tonight, warming up a little bit. Give me 60 tomorrow, then by Sunday, 70 degrees. We are at 58 now. At Live 105.3, the Talk that Rocks Texas.
Go and tell I left my ruler someplace. Yeah, go in the office, see if you can find it. And tell Fettner he can come in and give us the shots now. Didn't he tell us before we didn't need smallpox or whatever?
He did.
But you can get it, though.
You can. It's got side effects that are hardly worth the trouble, they say. I don't know what they are. Just what he said.
I think some people have died. But it's like a really small percentage.
Right.
All right. Forget what we're going to do here. I can't do anything without my ruler. I'm sorry. I'm lost.
Become your crutch?
Pretty much. Just like holding it.
I have Eddie's card over here and the birthday cake over there.
What'd you get him?
I went in with Trey and got him something.
He's not in here. What'd you get him?
Well, it's on in the building. He can hear it.
All right, I'll turn the mics off. Okay. Tell me.
What you getting? Wireless keyboard. Wireless mouse.
Really? Those are expensive.
Yeah.
How much was it?
$200.
$200?
Grand, I can split it.
All right. Here comes Dr. Fettner in the show. What are we getting shots for? I forget. On the air, what are we getting shots for?
It's the testosterone and B12.
What is this? Why am I getting a card? How many vasectomies have you done?
We do at least one or two a week from you guys.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. It's unbelievable.
What are the ages of the guys coming and getting this done?
35 to 40.
That's a Home Depot gift certificate.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to do that.
Well.
But it's Home Depot. Eddie! Happy birthday. The only thing I hate about Home Depot gift certificates is I'll walk around in there for hours and I won't get anything done because I can't decide what to get. I love Home Depot.
I love that place. Too many shelves. Huh?
If they just, I tell you someplace else I found that's cool. I forget the name of it. It's in Garland and it's got unbelievable things as far as just crap for your garage. Cables, hoses, tools, air compressors, something freight, and somebody will know. Somebody will call here in a second. I went out there one Saturday and just walked around for like 3 hours. All I bought was Allen wrenches, but it was just cool. I don't know why.
It's fun.
All right, what do we get?
Very nice. Thank you, Dr. Frederick.
Yes. What, look how much money's making off of vasectomies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're getting rich. It's unbelievable.
Now, why did you say before we didn't need smallpox shots?
Well,
what if we're attacked by a bunch of...
it's pretty unlikely, but...
little poxes.
The problem is that this thing can be spread around. You know, you can spread it to your eyes, spread it to your genitals.
The smallpox?
Oh, yeah.
You mean if you get the shot or you...
I think you're infected for about 21 days, and it's a vaccinia. And they have a better one coming out in a year, if you can hold off a year, less side effects. They're trying to inoculate hospital personnel, teams that can meet the threat if it ever arises. I think it's a little blown out of proportion.
Well, why is it, again, that the concern came up for people getting smallpox shots?
Well, the problem in the hospital is they've got, once they give the workers the shot, they're infected for about 21 days. And the government has protected the people that make the shots and deliver the shots.
I know, but are we worried about some chemical attack, and that's why everybody's getting, or some people can get these shots?
Well, that's, of course, the theory. It'd be a terrorist attack, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how would they disperse the smallpox? Well, I mean, how's it transmit?
That's the whole problem.
Is it airborne?
Yeah, with the airborne stuff, it's so dependent upon weather conditions and this and that. You know, you need a closed-in subway space like they did in Japan. You know, it is a threat, but it's not an efficient weapon.
Jenny, you can give me my shot while he's talking? What am I getting? Okay. Good. I have 2 dates this weekend. I'll need it.
Anybody we know?
Yes. Who? Guess where I'm taking them?
I have no idea.
Right there!
I see. Thank you. Right there in Jordan. Mm-hmm. I forget. Are these the ones that hurt? Let me see the needle. Oh, God. Here we go. Shut up.
I even got a smaller needle this time.
Honest to God, those really don't need to be that long, do they?
Yes.
Now, is all that, it's one shot then, right?
Yes.
The mixer? Little cocktail. All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, Jim? I guess I gotta put this down.
If I could?
Say it again, Jim.
I was going to ask Dr. Fedner a question if I could.
Go ahead. I'm just going to show.
I was wanting to ask, I'm married and I'm under 25. Now, as far as the vasectomy, does my wife have to sign for it or can I just come in and get it done?
Wait! Well, you just don't reach down and...
You want me to answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we do have the wife sign, mainly for medical legal reasons.
Just hold on.
But can I get it done without her?
Right. There are ways to fake it, but we're supposed to get the wife to sign.
Why do you have to, legally, he can do what he wants.
I'm an adult, right?
Yeah. I mean, with a woman, does she have to get the husband's consent? I said wait. Does she have to get the husband's consent to get what do they call it when you scoop you out?
Yeah. Well, no, I've never had any kind of
not an abortion.
Huh?
Like you get your tubes tied. Yeah, tubal ligectomy.
Tubes. I don't know about tubes. We've never had a malpractice suit with a vasectomy, but supposedly it's a high legal problem area, so they do recommend getting the wife to sign.
So it's just recommended, it's not required?
Yeah. There are ways to get around it. Just come in and say you don't have a wife. Don't tell anybody I told you that.
No, well, I can live with that. And Russ could be in a baby.
Shut up. I don't see you up here getting anything rammed in your ass. Thank you. All right, come over here and do this.
Baby.
And did anybody notice? Hold on. Who's out in the hall watching?
Trey.
Mm-hmm. As soon as my pants drop, who comes and watches in the window?
It's true.
I just hold on. Nobody needs you in here. Nobody whistled. Back out in the hall. Go on. Go lay down. Go on.
I just want to see you get a shot.
No, that's not what you want to see. You want to see my ding-a-dong? As soon as my pants drop, he's out in the hall. All right. Right here.
Oh, it's going to hurt.
My hands are really, really cold, so.
Pinch it first before you jab me.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
Shut up.
Fatner, you're not helping.
Seriously. I mean it. I'll vomit.
Don't vomit.
I just do it.
There
Ah!
Oh.
God.
Almost done. Are you okay?
Get out. Oh, that looks like it. Nobody needs your help. Seriously, I'm getting...
Fatner, you're really making it better.
I'm getting faint.
You're not.
There you go.
Get out.
It's done. It's over. You survived.
Can't you just stick it in the hole and jiggle it around next time? Wouldn't that work?
No.
Why not?
You want a needle in your...
All right, Shannon, you go stand on the hall because you don't know when to shut up. Next time, I think I want that. Stick it in the hole and jiggle it around.
Okay.
That way you don't actually get poked. You can absorb stuff through your tuchus, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Told you. Stick the needle in.
A needle actually up in there?
No, not the
Yeah,
needle.
but you jiggle it around. You don't actually poke anything.
I got you.
Thank you. Yes, Matt?
Hi, Russ. How are you, sir?
Good.
Mr. Ryan, congratulations on another stellar news story, by the way.
And you, sir, are welcome.
Yes, I especially like how you identified was the kid Coleman as being English.
Whatever.
Unfortunately, Nicole Kidman is from Australia.
And I care why.
In the interest of news and accuracy.
Oh, I'm going to start that now.
You're right. Why have you cared before, right?
Thank you. All right. So we don't need smallpox?
Not right now. I wait a year.
What exactly do you get? Say they do the smallpox thing. Say we were attacked and they drop that. Can you die from that?
Oh, yeah. The problem is mass hysteria. Every individual in the United States would want to be vaccinated like tomorrow. And that's the problem I see, is trying to logistically get it done. But the likelihood is so small. I mean, there may be one attack in one area. So the problem is dealing with hysteria.
And people will. It's when we had the anthrax scare last year or a year and a half ago, everybody had to have the Cipro. Was that what it was?
Right. That's right. That's exactly right.
I still got like 2 bags of it in my house.
Everyone, including you.
I didn't ask for it. It just showed up at the up front. But everybody had to have that. It was even going, for big money on the black market for people who couldn't get it.
Right.
Yeah. But then gas masks and everything else. You got to have this. Who knows what's going to happen? There's something else, and I forget what it was. People just had to go out and get. I can't think of what it was. Cipro, it doesn't matter. Yes, Susie.
Hi.
Hi.
I meant to call yesterday when I was so surprised that your show was actually live. You came out of your vacation to be live.
Yes.
What a guy you are. You knew that we needed all your laughing and your comedy to get us through this tough time in history.
Are you a nut?
No, I'm not a nut.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just really appreciative, and you knew.
I'm glad you're appreciative.
You knew that we needed to hear your thoughts on the war.
I have no thoughts.
And the stuff that's happened.
I don't want to be here.
You knew that we needed to laugh and to have fun without forgetting that our armed services are protecting us. They're over there getting shot at, blown up, and they're protecting us. And you knew that hearing your voice would wake us up, would make us react and share our thoughts with everybody in a unified Russ Martin way.
Yes. Well, you're certainly welcome. I'm glad I could be there for you.
I'm really surprised that you gave us 2 of your days, 2 of your wonderful, precious days.
That's okay, because I'm going to take them sooner or later when you least expect it.
You could have been doing whatever made you happy, but obviously, when you say that you do the show for you, you really mean us.
No, I don't.
You really do love us.
No, I don't.
You really do love your listeners.
No, I don't.
You care about us.
No.
Yeah.
There are many other reasons why I came yesterday, and loving you is the last one.
And then hearing your voice was like eating a warm, delicious meal.
You are yes.
Wearing comfy slippers, just
I'm
like
glad.
my voice is to you, probably.
Yes.
You are our apple pie.
Yes, I am.
You are great.
Right.
We need you. And believe it or not,
Honey, you're really giving me diarrhea.
do you know that you need us too?
No, I don't.
Do you know?
No,
Yes, you do.
No, I do.
What would you do without us?
I would have.
We gravitate towards each other when we feel shaky or when we're scared or when we're unsure. We gravitate towards each other. I just wanted to say thanks. That
You're
you are
welcome.
Such an
You're welcome.
unselfish, intelligent, and adorable guy who
yes.
makes us laugh.
You're more than welcome.
You make us think.
God bless you.
And you make us want to stand up for ourselves.
Semper Fi.
And you make
Allah
us
Akbar.
care. You make us care. You show your
Adios.
concern.
I don't care. That's not why I came in.
Why did you come in then? Why did we all come in?
Keep your job.
We're in a ratings period.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We get bonuses based on this period.
Okay.
You won't.
Why?
Just because. I will.
If you get one, I get one.
Not necessarily.
Why?
My bonuses are based on different things.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Okay. What are your bonuses based on?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. What is it?
I really don't remember.
Okay, then. So how do you know if I'm right or wrong?
I don't. That's why I said I don't know.
Thank you. That's why I came in yesterday.
I thought this week we were not in ratings.
We're in ratings. We're always in ratings.
That's why we took this week off.
Okay, then you're right. We're not in ratings.
I don't know.
What are we in? We in the,
the spring book.
No, the spring book starts next week. We're in the winter book. We get money based on that. That's why I came in yesterday. That's why I'm here today.
Winter book ended last week.
Shut up! I'm sorry. We're in ratings period. If we're not in ratings period, I'm going home. Are we or aren't we? Are we not?
Bob McNeil would know better.
He ain't even here.
Oh, okay.
One of the biggest events of this decade, short of 9/11, he ain't here. Sure. You know what I saw in his office? Empty golf club bag.
I saw that too.
Yes, Sandy?
Hey, Russ, I was going to tell you it's Harbor Freight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
And have you ever been to the one on 121 in Louisville called Texas Tool Traders? That one's pretty awesome, too. Have DeWalt, Makita, everything about half the price at Home Depot.
I'm getting
Home Depot and Lowe's.
Really? This Harbor Freight, you have to go to. Because it's little knickknacks you wouldn't normally think you'd need for the garage. Sure. And you see it, you go, I got to have that. Like a little roll-up thing for your hose for your air compressor. Just so everything's in. Love that. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, Bob?
We're in the spring book.
We're not in the spring book right now.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
It started yesterday.
It does not. It starts next week.
Oh, then we're in the last week of the winter.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But we are in a ratings period, though, right?
Yeah. They're contiguous.
See? They run all the time. Is that what that means? Where are you right now?
I'm doing research.
Yes. Which hole?
Research.
Yes. Hang on, let me see if I can see where you are. Oh, I see you. Where are you, really?
Do they have golf courses there?
Yes, where are you? Yeah, and this is one golf course you want to play through.
Yeah.
The sand trap sucks. It's full of people.
I'm on the George Bush going east.
Are you going to play golf? Where are you going?
Well, my country club is right here on the next exit.
All right. Okay, I understand. All right, so we are in ratings right now.
We are in a ratings period, absolutely.
Okay. That's why I came in yesterday.
All right.
And that's why I'm in here today. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
All right.
And why do we not come in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if that was the reasoning for coming in?
Because we're on vacation.
Okay. So you came in because you cared about the people.
I'll smack you. Because Bob probably would have simulcast CNN. I'd rather have Best Of running.
And you love them.
No. Okay. Can we break, Eddie? Good. It's been a stimulating segment.
Yes.
It's time for this frivolity to come to an end. Mm-hmm. We'll be back. I was looking at the Maxim website today.
Yeah.
I got somebody I want to add to my fantasy hump list. I don't know who I could take off, though. You know who Christy Swanson is?
No.
See the movie, what was the movie she was in, Dan, with Charlie Sheen?
That's the Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember her, yeah.
Yeah. Cute little blonde.
Really?
And her layout in Maxim was like, I think, a couple of years ago. Looks like somebody got a boob job.
Did Jeff happen to see her on Playboy a couple months back?
No. Was she naked?
Oh, yeah.
Was she really? Hold on a second. I think I told you this before, that movie, The Chase, that she was in with Charlie Sheen.
Right.
Chick I was dating played her stunt double. Of course, the chick I had wasn't as hot. In fact, she was a whiny bitch. She was always menstruating.
God, she was always menstruating.
Yeah. I always checked. There's a string hanging out. Bitch. That was the only chick I ever lived with. 3 months.
Wow.
That's how long it lasted.
That's right. And she moved out, didn't she, and took some stuff?
She just took her stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, she did it perfect. She moved out while I was at work. I didn't have to see her. I didn't have to talk to her. I didn't have to deal with anything. I came home. All her stuff was gone. Perfect.
You already knew she was going, so it wasn't a surprise?
Yeah, we had an argument. And that was back before I had developed any type of communication skills.
I can't even imagine what those arguments were like. Because you do so well now. What's this chick's name again?
Christy Swanson. Let's see if I can find a picture of her naked. Hot little blonde. And she's not naked in any of these pictures. Anyway, I want her on my hump list. I don't care who I have to take off. Yeah, Jim?
Hey, JD.
Yeah.
I wanted to defend your news skills, man.
Well, that's gonna be
I was
tough,
listening
man.
to the last news report you did yesterday, and only a consummate professional could have gone from a story on Paul Rubin's child pornography case to Disney worried about kids choking on their Woody and not even laugh.
He's right.
Because I didn't get it.
Thanks, Jim. All right. So are we at a holding point now? Because I haven't seen anything since that great big barrage from this morning where they just absolutely unloaded on Baghdad.
That is the latest. We're assessing and waiting for them to call. Maybe pick up the phone and call. If it doesn't happen again, apparently there'll be another one. But it's the middle of the night there now? It's midnight something.
It's probably about I think it's 1:16 in the morning. Okay. There are pictures of people. It looks like they're pulling down pictures of Saddam.
They were doing that earlier. Yeah.
Are they?
Attaching big chains, because those are metal and drilled into the wall. They're not just posters.
Oh, the pictures of Saddam?
Yeah, so they're attaching chains to the Jeeps and pulling them off the walls.
Hang on. Yes, what is it, Wasita?
Who did you want on your F list?
Christy Swanson.
Okay, you're going to have to drop somebody.
All right, who do I have?
You have Cameron Diaz, Anna Kournikova.
Yes.
Rebecca Romaine Stamus.
Yes.
Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
Soleil Moonfry.
Yeah, I think she's going to go.
Punky.
Yeah.
Alexa Konomos.
Whatever.
Nikki Cox. And Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, get off the Punky Brewster chick and add Christy Swanson. And get her on the show.
Okay.
She got to have something she's working on.
I'll see what I can do.
You know what she looks like?
Yeah, she was in the blonde chick.
Yes.
Big yams.
She's got big yams now. I don't think she had those when she did the movie The Chase, because I think that was about... God, that was the only thing that Tiffany talked about, the chick I was dating.
Yeah.
Well, we did this, and we shot it like this. I was in Houston. I met Charlie Sheen. Good for you. You blowing?
No, she did.
Probably did. She was also the one that dated Dweezil. Dweezil Zappa.
God. You moved in with that?
She moved in with me.
Dweezil this, Dweezil that.
Dweezil never would have done this. Really? Would Dweezil have pushed you out of a truck going 60 miles an hour in front of the Tilton Center on 35? No? Well, I will. Bitch drove me nuts. I'm in the kitchen. I'm pouring coffee.
Mm-hmm.
There's condensation on the pot.
Okay.
Condensation's dripping on the floor. You're making a mess. I went, you know what? That's water dripping on the floor. I'll bet you I can clean it up. You know why? Because it's probably water soluble.
Yeah.
You smack. I don't care. She started nitpicking everything. She finally goes, it's not working out. Move the F out. Is that what you think? Out. Then I went to work. I came home. All her crap was gone.
Beautiful.
I couldn't have asked for, I should at least thanked her for that. Then she goes, well, you owe me for the rest of the rent.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no, she wanted half the furniture because we bought the furniture together.
Right.
But we signed the lease all the way, for like another 6 months.
Okay.
So she owed me for...
Right, rent.
Yeah. She wasn't going to pay it. I went, you don't get the furniture. Well, I paid for half of it. You owe me for rent. Coincidentally enough, it's exactly the same.
God, I lived with a chick one time since my divorce. Never again. Never again.
What were you going to say, Wasita?
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, were you done?
Yeah, that's all.
Yes, yes. Get rid of Punky Brewster and add Christy Swanson.
Okay.
And go fetch her and see if you can get her on the phone. I'd like to visit with her.
Do my best.
Thank you.
I found the report about CNN reporters, but it still doesn't say why. CNN had few other details on why the reporters were forced out. Do you have?
Hang on, Scheherazade knows.
Yes. Well, Baghdad in the past, if they feel like any news group is reporting, like if CNN they felt like was reporting that Baghdad was just about to be ripped apart.
Yes.
It's very convenient for them. They'll just kick out all the reporters. Therefore, CNN doesn't have coverage. They can't report anything that looks bad on Baghdad or Iraq.
That doesn't make any sense. You don't have to say anything. All you got to do is watch the pictures. And most everybody's carrying the same feed.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the shots that you're seeing, those are all being delivered to all the networks.
No, but as far as what the reporters are saying, I mean, it's just they did it back in the first Gulf War too, where in the last minute they may say, all right, well, you can stay, but that's just Baghdad's way of dealing with the media, that if they feel like you're not giving them the best light possible.
It's Baghdad. We're bombing them. We don't like them. We're flattening the place.
I understand.
We're there looking for weapons of mass destruction. We're not buddies. We're here for a reason. Are they still going to look for weapons, or are they just going in and...
Oh, yeah, they're going to look for weapons. I don't think we're going through all this, then we should be able to show something.
That's what I said yesterday. You get over there and you don't find no weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Better throw some down. I'll use this map to show you where we'll be looking for weapons of mass destruction.
Okay.
We'll be looking here.
Uh-huh.
And here.
All right.
And here. But not here.
Why?
That's water.
Oh.
They get mushy.
They get mushy?
They get mushy in the water. There's no reason to look there.
Okay.
And although we can't find Saddam in this water, we think we may have found the secret location of Captain Stabbin.
I see.
There are many things, as a UN weapons inspector, that we look for that are suspicious. We look for any sign that says, nothing in here.
Is that a clue?
Yes. We look for great big sticks of dynamite that are stuck in the middle of the highway, stuck in the middle of bird seed.
Gotcha.
That's suspicious. Other things that we find suspicious.
I'm sorry.
Are you all right?
No, okay.
Other things that are suspicious to us as trained observers.
Yes.
Is a coyote on a rocket sled. A coyote on a rocket sled with singed whiskers.
Would be suspicious.
Also a coyote dressed as a Batman.
Okay. Yes.
Giant rubber bands are suspicious. Anything with the word bomb on it. Do-it-yourself tornado kits.
Yeah, that's a clue.
Other suspicious things?
Yeah, what do y'all look for?
Iraqi nationals in female road runner costumes.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to check places you normally wouldn't check.
I had no idea.
Like nubile young Iraqi women.
You check there.
Yes. Although there aren't many. And after today, most of them don't have legs. Most Iraqi women stink.
Yes.
I would rather suck on a used monkey tampon. Did I mention the TNT and the birdseed?
Yeah, birdseed. That would be a good one.
Sometimes they try to trick us.
No.
Many times the Iraqis have painted roads on the side of mountains. Tricked me once. Yeah. Shame on you.
You run full speed into it thinking it's a road.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I am out of bits.
Very
complicated. You. But that's the big one. TNT stuck in the middle of birdseed. And
what?
A coyote on a rocket sled. Is that funny to us because we don't want to be here?
No, I don't think it is funny.
All right.
It's a good visual.
Thank you. It's been about an hour since we did news, isn't it? Oh. Do we need a break before we do news? We okay? All right. You ready to go?
Sure.
A rocket sled. Giant rubber bands. A lightning bolt kit. Rubber gloves included. All right, 425, J.D. Ryan's on the thing.
All right, the Live 105.3 and news brought to us by Expedia.com. Some bad news today, of course. You may have heard this. 2 U.S. Marines have died in the attack on Iraq. First Marine from the 1st Marine Division died early Friday after leading his infantry platoon in a firefight to secure an oil pumping station in southern Iraq. Second Marine from the 1st Marine Force died Friday at about 4 p.m. while fighting enemy Iraqi forces near the port town of, and I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong, Qasir.
That's close enough, isn't it?
Okay. Earlier, 8 British and 4 U.S. Marines died when their Sea Knight helicopter crashed about 9 miles south of the Iraqi border. An unarmed man took his estranged wife and a disc jockey hostage last night in a radio station and held cops at bay for about 4.5 hours. The suspect was coaxed out of the office of a country music radio station by the police. The incident began at a daycare earlier in the day when the suspect went to pick up his young child, his 6-year-old. The incident was also being broadcast throughout the listening area. Station's phones were jammed, and the lady on the air knew it and just left the mics open the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be cool if that happened up here.
Yeah.
What?
We wouldn't. No assault up here would last very long, though. We're all kind of.
I know, that's not the point, but it'd still be fun to have it for a little while.
Yeah.
TNT in birdseed.
War has now passed sex as the most popular search term on the internet, according to the England's biggest internet service provider. Here in America, the top search was for Iraq, which leapfrogged over the Dixie Chicks. The Dixie Chicks actually dropped to number 3 on the Yahoo search engine. Second most important thing on America's mind, 50 cents.
The black rapper?
Uh-huh. So it goes from Iraq to 50 cents to Dixie Chicks. The anti-war movement isn't as strong as it was before, but it is still gaining some momentum. Like in San Francisco yesterday morning, they caused massive gridlock in the city's business center, and some even staged a vomit-in to show that the war in Iraq makes them sick. And it's just what it sounds like. They made themselves throw up in the streets. South Carolina House now has voted 50-35 in favor of a resolution that calls for the Dixie Chicks to further apologize for her little comments about President Bush by performing a free concert for South Carolina soldiers and their families. Representatives said, quote, a free concert for troops would be a good way for Natalie Maines to show how sorry she is, and she could address the concerns of people who say they don't want to mix up the group's political thing with the performing.
Why didn't they just shut up to start with? They've already mixed their political views with their performing.
Yes.
That's how they got in trouble. They wanted, the fat one ran her mouth on stage. Where were they? London.
Yeah.
That's not really a good place to do that either.
Yeah,
they don't like us?
They don't. It's not they don't like us. They're more than 50% of the people in England are against the war.
Oh. Tough noogies.
Yeah, so she figured she was over there, she'd do something, the audience cheered.
And that's not going to get back over here.
By the time it got over here, it was like, you did what? Yeah. Let's see, our troops need your care packages, but if you feel like sponsoring a soldier in the Iraqi army, you can do that too. Slycraft Incorporated is selling white flags along with buttons that read, I surrender, for $8. And they'll send one to the presidential palace in Baghdad for you. It's probably a hose, obviously, but slycraft.com is the website. There's news and information brought to us by Dodge. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
CNN, looks like the Iraqi ambassador is having a press conference. Let's see what he wants. Yeah, which one is CNN? That ain't it.
Any statement condemning or deploring this attack,
he talks like you,
and the Secretary General did not, in accordance with Article 99 of the Charter, namely the submission of a letter to the Security Council alerting that the attack threatens international peace and security with the gravest of dangers and threatens the fate and the future of the United Nations at the heart.
Yeah, this is the Iraqi ambassador to the UN.
American-British draft resolution carried with deep regret the signature of the Secretary General, which calls for the forfeiting the role of the Iraqi state in implementing the Memorandum of Understanding and is based on a despised racist colonial illusion that moves the tyrant despots in Washington and London, and that is the removal of the state of Iraq from existence.
He reads like he's in the third grade.
Transforming Iraq and the region into colonies under the control of the world American and Zionist oil mafia. The government of the Republic of Iraq rejects the deplorable draft resolution submitted by the Secretariat General.
Yeah, why don't you try and reject those bombs while you're at it? Go outside and blow in the air. Maybe they'll go away.
The United States and Britain
reject this.
Yes. And considers it a great insult.
All these holes? We don't see them.
Yes. And its Secretariat
We were going to dig these anyway.
This serves to the credibility of the international organization. In conclusion,
get a hat.
I would like to warn that the deep crisis facing the United Nations today,
it ain't the United Nations,
due to the American-British invasion of Iraq,
it's you
and the failure of the United Nations in keeping the collective peace system based on the principles of the Charter, will deepen even further if the Secretariat General of the United Nations did not take appropriate measures.
That doesn't sound like he's surrendering.
To the letter, the implementation of Article 100.
Are they mad? Yeah, they must be, because they reject the...
and specifically paragraph 1 of this article, which states...
We reject that. We reject your bombs.
And the staff shall not seek or receive instructions from any government or from any other authority external to the organization. I thank you very much.
Are you calling the Secretary General to resign, Mr. Ambassador?
Thank you very much.
Mr. Ambassador.
Mohammed al-Duri, the Iraqi ambassador to the United Nations, refusing to answer reporters' questions, reading a statement, railing against the United States and Britain, railing against the United Nations, directly taking a swipe at the UN Secretary General Kofi Annan himself for failing to prevent the United States and Britain from moving in against Iraq. Mohammed al-Duri.
What would the UN be able to do?
At
this point,
very loyal
nothing.
To the Iraqi regime of President Saddam Hussein.
We can do whatever we want without the UN. Without us, the UN, it's crap anyway. Yes?
Yes.
Is there any way the UN could have stopped us?
Not really. I mean, the resolve was completely ours. So basically, we went through the steps of saying, would you please help us?
Yes.
And that was our call totally. I mean, we could have gone in at any time and said, okay, this is part of the war on terrorism. This guy's a piece of crap. And we're afraid that he's going to give them something that they can use against us. So we're going to go take him out. But like I said, Bush was a good guy and he went through the UN. He says, okay, you know, they passed a resolution and then didn't stick to it. And at that point he said, okay,
we tried. Man, they're going to play a-holes all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm. And then Bush, wait, we finally gave him 48 hours, okay? Last chance, 48 hours. And almost 48 hours to the minute we started.
We didn't even whack them good until today.
Yeah.
Yesterday was just getting their vaginas wet. Today we unloaded.
Yeah.
And I mean unloaded. If you weren't watching TV today, I can't remember what time it was.
It was right at noon. Just a little bit after noon.
All right. Right at noon. That's probably about 9 o'clock their time. 9 o'clock at night.
Yes.
Okay. There's the footage again. Let me see if I can get some of the audio.
That leads them to draw the inference, not the...
It really was shocking to see what was happening there in the city as the very precisely targeted missiles were able to hit government buildings, and they were enormous.
That's amazing. Like I said, that's the worst thing I've seen short of a nuclear explosion.
Between noon and 1 o'clock Eastern time, between 10 and 11 Pacific Coast time, and just after dark in Baghdad. George Stephanopoulos was reporting.
Yeah, in fact, it was almost exact. There was a reporter that was talking about it, and he goes, you know, it's just now dark here. Normally this is the time. Boom.
Bang.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you didn't see it today, you need to go home and watch that tonight. Also, there was a good article. Somebody called in yesterday, and they were talking about how do you tell your kids? Mm-hmm. I don't have kids. I don't care. It doesn't make any difference to me. It was in today's morning news. I don't know what section it was. Just dig around for it. And basically, they said what we said yesterday. Just tell them the truth. There's a man over there that's doing stuff that he doesn't need to be doing. He's killing innocent people. We're going over there to do the right thing. We're going over there to stop him. There's no reason to be scared. They can't get us over here.
Tough, cut and dry.
And limit a kid's exposure to the news. There's really no reason for them to watch a whole lot of this anyway. There's not anything they can do. There's nothing. It's not going to really make them understand anything. All you're seeing is conflict. You don't know the reason behind all this conflict.
I heard Rumsfeld say that today. He goes, you know, technologically, we've never fought a war like this with bombs that are so accurate and live video worldwide of the bombs actually exploding.
Yeah, you can watch it anywhere. You can watch from a laptop at the airport because everything's on the internet. And I'll be glad when this is over because honestly, I'm tired of following it. It's hard for me to absorb all of this. I don't know Iraq from Venezuela. I don't even know where that is.
It's on your map.
Let me check my map.
Oh, no.
Venezuela would be...
Uh-huh.
There's Damascus. There's Sinai. There's that kiosk we opened up trying to sell monkey tampons. That didn't go over well.
No.
Venezuela is right.
I just made the first new hole in the map.
Yeah, I see that.
Thank you. Here comes Pippi Longstocking. What do you want?
Oh, this was the article in the morning news.
Oh, thank you.
I believe that's the one you're talking about.
Yes, when war's violence erupts, sheltering a child isn't easy. It was in the, just as local news. But anyway, basically they said the same thing. Of course, they took about 8, 9, 10 inches of newsprint to tell you, just tell them the truth. Because if you lie to them and they find out, then if something else happens in the future, they're going to wonder if you're lying about that too. Right. There's an evil guy. He's doing rotten things. We're going to go whack his ass. That's really what's going on. That's very simplistic, but that's what's happening. We're the good guys. We have to go over there. Yeah, Robert?
What it sounded like when the ambassador was talking was they kept ignoring the UN all this time, and then we go over there and we're kicking the snot out of them, and they're looking at the UN going, but do you see what they're doing? Now we want the UN's help. Before, it was kind of, well, the UN's poo-poo.
We ignore you.
Right. And now that the U.S. is going over there and kicking their...
Did you see the bombings today?
No, I've been at work all day.
When you get home, I don't care if you got to flip the show off and you don't listen to us anytime after 5 or 6 o'clock. You need to go home and look at that footage.
I heard, I was in the truck, I'm partially a truck driver. I was in the truck at 3 o'clock when you came on and got your sort of reaction to it. So, yeah, very interested to see what
The only downside is when you watch it, you know how it's going to end. Nobody...
It's kind of like when we watched the towers fall the first time. After the repeats, the towers were going to fall.
That one still hits me the same.
Yeah.
But it was just, I actually felt bad for the reporter that was there because he was obviously rattled. These explosions are going on less than a mile away, and you don't know if he's going to get whacked while this live report's going on.
That was the freaky part.
So that added a lot of attention to it.
He's probably going to get to ride his own ticket because a lot of the guys that were over there the first time have their own shows on like CNN and Fox News and all that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. I don't care how thrilling it would be or how I'd be serving my country doing that. If I'm not in the military, I don't need to be over there.
I think me running away screaming like a girl would be bad for morale.
I would. There's no way I'd have been able to sit there and describe what was going on.
Yeah.
I can tell you what the inside of my tutor looks like.
Right.
It stinks in here.
Right.
All right, thanks, Robert. Yeah. Yes, what is it? You can't pull that trick on me where you just sneak into the room and you stand there and you think I'm not going to notice you in here.
I was trying not to make any noise,
but you're still in here sucking the talent out of the room. Yes, Vlad? Can you feel it being sucked out right now?
No.
I can. Mm-hmm. I'm getting faint. I haven't said anything entertaining since you've been in here. Sucked it out. Oh, we never did traffic. I'm sorry, Gail.
Hi.
Are you mad?
Oh, I'm livid.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let's do traffic here. I forgot.
Okay. That's okay.
What do you got?
Well, I've got FHM Magazine, Sci-Fi Channel, and Service King to bring you this update. Southbound 35 Simmons from Regal Road down into the Mixmaster just crawling along. Northbound 35 Simmons at Wycliffe, the left lane's blocked by the collision. Been there for a long time. Southbound 35 at Colorado. You've got a stalled car in the right lane, so that's just adding to all the mess up on the downtown backup. On northbound or inbound 175 CF Haunted Masters in the Grove, there is a collision. On eastbound 183 at I-35 Simmons, the right lane blocked, so that's backing up into Irving now, just past Texas Stadium. In Fort Worth, southbound Loop 820 past Trinity Boulevard, you got a lane blocked. Also eastbound North Loop 820 at Mark IV Parkway. And in Grapevine on westbound 114 at Wall Street, there is a crash. This is also brought to you by Albertsons. Hurry to Albertsons this week and save on fresh seeded Red Globe grapes. Just 88 cents a pound. Price is valid through March 25th. Albertsons, it's your store. I'm Gail Lightfoot, and that's traffic on Live 105.3, The Talk that rocks Texas.
Gail. 41 for the low tonight. Going to be mostly cloudy and 60 tomorrow. Warming up for the weekend. We have 60 degrees currently at Live 105.3, The Talk that rocks Texas.
See this globe that we got from One Map Place?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Nice spinning globe.
Right. Very nice.
I fixed it. Hang on. Let me see if I show you where I fixed it. Oh. Look here, just left low, just below Algeria.
All right. Oh, jeez.
I told you, Niger was missing the G. Oh, hand me the marker. I'm going to fix Nigeria while I'm here. There. Now this globe is correct. Perfect. Now Nigeria, with that extra letter, kind of sounds like a place where you'd buy them.
God. I have no comment.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, Daryl. Daryl.
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, man, I love your show. I just wanted to tell you that the bombing started at 9:11 their time, 9/11.
Did it really?
Yeah, if you really kind of calculate the time, and even some of the reporters said that it was just after 9, and it was 9/11 when it really started, when they really let loose all the big bombs.
I didn't notice that.
And they even said in the Army that they had some officers say that they kind of planned that out.
Oh, there's been a lot of times that they've wanted to go do things just based on symbolism. I heard Schwarzkopf say that originally they wanted to blow up like a statue of Saddam, and there was something else where it had absolutely no bearing on the campaign. They just wanted to do it just to be asses about it.
Yeah, and it'll take away from his power and his prowess.
Yeah.
I was there the first go round, and he won't live very much longer if he's still alive now.
I'm surprised that he's still floating around, especially after today.
I don't know if after today he really is alive, because they said that something like 50 cruise missiles were fired, and those are some pretty bad mamas. And now with what the Air Force and other Air Forces are about to do, his life expectancy is very short. He's picked a fight with the wrong people now.
It just shocks me that he would have played it this far out. There's no way he could win. There's absolutely no way for this to play out to their benefit.
Just days ago, looking at the camera and going, I will win this, just like my father did before me.
Yeah.
Well, but see, the thing is, if he backed down, he would have lost all his power and would have been killed by his own party officials anyway. So either way he plays it, he's dead.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't unleashed whatever they have. And we're pretty sure they've got something. I'm surprised he hasn't unleashed all of it, especially after what they did to Baghdad today.
Well, you heard about the French now saying that they don't support us, but if he doesn't have weapons of mass destruction, but if he uses them, then they'll support us. That just makes no sense.
Space Ghost brought that up yesterday.
And the whole thing is, if he ever uses anything like that on us, his country will be a giant glow-in-the-dark parking lot. It won't exist anymore because they're holding back. They really can do to him. I mean, you know, this war will be very short-lived. I just hope.
I don't know what they held back today. It looks like they blew their whole wad all over Baghdad.
Yeah, but you think about it. We have probably 3 times the military force that's not even over there yet that could just take it to town on him. I just hope none of our guys get killed. You know, I was there the first go-round, and I was lucky enough to come through it okay, and it saddens me to hear about the Marines that were killed because that's what I was in. And
is that the only casualty so far they reported? Is that a helicopter crash?
And well, they had the one that was killed in the oil field fight.
Oh, okay.
So far that I've heard that there's been 8 British and 5 Marines killed. And, you know, it's a sad thing, and you don't want it to happen, but, you know, we need to get it done and get it over with.
And, you know, I've never really followed history in the past, but now I'm a big fan of Britain and the fact that they're going with this. Yeah. Doing
well,
this.
Considering, you know, a couple hundred years ago we were bitter enemies, and, you know, most countries support us. It's just these jackasses like, I'm sorry if I couldn't say that on the air.
No, that's quite all right.
These French morons who, you know the old saying about how many French soldiers does it take to defend Paris?
None.
It's never been done. You know, here we are giving them money, giving them support, giving them protection. They owe us for you know, ungodly amounts of money from World War II, and they're turning against us. That's crazy.
Yes. I haven't liked them since I was banging that chick and her boyfriend was French. I was very pissy.
Can't let you.
Very.
They're nasty people, too.
Yes, they are.
Boyfriend.
Thank you. Do what?
He was the boyfriend.
Make any difference. Just gave me another reason to hate him.
I got you.
And she said he had a big crank.
Oh, that's why you hated him. That's why you hated him.
Yes, I'm sorry. What did you want, Pastorama?
I was just going to say that in the initial night of shock and awe, they were going to drop 3,000 bombs. And what they're reporting is they've only done about 1,500. So this is just half of what they initially planned, which is frightening because it was amazing to watch those bombs go off.
Maybe they're saving the other half. Maybe. It was just funny that lull right after the first barrage. It was this lull. In fact, the reporter even said, I think we're past this. And about 20 seconds later, it started again. And it was as bad as the first barrage. I knew that camera shot was going to go. There were a few shots that the blast was so bright, even though those cameras are over a mile away, the blast was so bright, it totally took up the whole frame of the camera.
Yeah.
The iris on it just shut down. No, I wouldn't go over there.
Mm-mm.
Not even as a UN weapons inspector.
No. Well, they're pretty safe.
We have looked all over the place. We looked.
You found nothing?
And we found nothing. We've decided.
What?
If we want to catch Saddam.
Yes.
What we do is we get his children.
Oh, his kids.
If you capture his sons.
What happens?
You Baghdad. Do you get it?
I get it.
That's a UN joke. I'm here all week. Try the strudel.
Sorry, I've been sitting on that one. Yeah. We'll just break.
Is that the new T-shirt?
What? If you catch the sons, you Baghdad. Fine, print it. I don't give a rat's ass.
Here are the rules for calling the Russ Martin Show. Do not call and ask for phone numbers or websites. Do not call with a joke you saw in a movie, on TV, on a bumper sticker, on the internet, or you heard in the 8th grade. Do not call and ask for advertisers' phone numbers. Call information and ask them. Do turn your radio down. Do get to the point. Practice in front of a mirror before calling. Do not waste time telling Russ your name. He's far too important and busy. He won't remember it anyway. If you understand these rules, call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right. Straight at 5 o'clock. Do you do a legal ID?
Yes, I did.
Okay, fine. J.D. Ryan is here. Ray Trenholm, Dan O'Malley, Eddie Boyd, celebrating his 38th?
Yes.
38th birthday.
We have a card for him. We have a cake. We have presents.
You want your gifts? Or would you just like to know what they are?
Debating.
You definitely want your card. I found the perfect card for him.
Show him the card and then we'll tell him what we got him.
Card.
It's like 2 feet by a foot and a half.
Yeah.
It's a monkey with a hat.
I like that.
Yeah.
Saw that. I had to buy that.
All right. You and Trey got him.
Yes. Wireless keyboard and wireless mouse for the computer.
Oh, thank you.
Did you need that?
Yes.
Yeah. And you have a $100 gift certificate to Burger King. That's from me.
Thank you.
Yes.
That is actually my favorite place to eat.
Somebody told me that.
But when I gave a gift certificate,
yes,
it was considered thoughtless and shallow.
It was.
Why?
Would you like to know the difference?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What do you want, you? What?
You want me to give him this gift?
If you'd like to. We've already told him what it is.
Okay. This was like one of the few I could find in Dallas. The box
He's an idiot.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a lovely keyboard. Of course, half the box is squashed. What happened to it? Did you drop it?
No, it was
you ran
like
over
that.
it.
It was the last one in the store.
It looks like it just came in from Baghdad Express.
They're hard to find, and it was the last one I could. I mean, it was.
So you got him a squashed one?
Everything should
Here is
work
your
perfect.
package. It just came in from UBS. United Baghdad Service.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Don't look at me. I didn't give it to him.
That you really like that's.
He likes squashed boxes. Yes. Certainly no reason to get him a good one.
I was the only one I could find.
Trey comes in and the package is actually flat. They swore it was still good. Just don't type over here.
You don't use O and P very often, do you?
Actually, this keyboard's wireless because the truck ran over it. You really are the stupidest.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't call me stupid. That was the last one in the store.
And do you know why it's the last one in the store?
No.
Because it just came in from UPS.
Trey and I split that. My half's the side. Not crushed.
You're paying for the non-crushed side?
Right.
Good. So where's the wireless mouse? Is it still under the truck?
That's in the box, too.
Oh, is it?
Keyboard's good. It's just the mouse is.
Hold on. Is that the upset chick? What's she mad about?
Her name's Lakia.
Oh, never mind. I know what she's mad about. Hello, Lakia.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Not so good. How are you? I'm not on the radio, am I?
Yes, you're on the air.
Why am I on the air? I didn't want to be on the air.
What did you call in for?
To ask what was the comment about Nigeria.
To ask what?
The question about Nigeria.
What about it?
About if you added...
Well, let me back up. Why would you call into a talk show and not want to be on the air?
I just wanted to ask a question. What was
well, how could you ask a question if we're on the air?
I didn't have to be on the air to ask. The guy who was answering the phone wasn't on the air.
No, he's the call screener. He can't answer your question. I can answer your question.
Okay, well then answer it.
What was the question?
What did you mean by if you add a G to Nigeria, what do you get? And it sounds like a place where you can buy those.
I don't know. What does that mean?
I'm asking you.
I don't know. What does it mean?
You said it.
I never said anything.
Well, one of you guys said it.
Well, I don't know where that came from. Perhaps you're calling the wrong station.
105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
That's the one.
That's where I heard it.
I just finished reading Psalms. By the way, what would that whole word be if you added the extra G?
You tell me.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Okay, well, I'll just take it somewhere else because you guys are total idiots.
Well, where are you going to take it?
Please call back.
I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. Damn. Let's see if star 69 will work. Or whatever. Hell is that?
Fax machine.
Oh, is it? Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Can I talk to Lakeisha? Lakia. Hi. Can I talk to you on the air again? Why not? What? No, no, you can't do that. No. Don't worry about what. What are you going to do? No, what are you going to do? Are you going to protest? Because if you will, I'll stand out in front of the building with you. Will you? No, hang on. I'm going to call back. You bitch. That's the first time star 69's ever worked.
Yeah, he only works on a couple different lines.
Line 8? Yes, Lori?
You're the bitch.
Hey! First of all, you don't call up and use the F word on this show.
Why not?
Because you don't.
P word?
Do what?
Can I use the P word?
No, you can't use anything. You don't start out. You know what? All right, you're off there. Let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. You're off there.
God bless.
What?
Rap.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll write a check to the customer. You don't call up and the first thing out of your mouth is the F word. You just said something that was 10 times worse than anything I even alluded to. I didn't even actually say anything. You read into it whatever you want. You want to be a racist bitch? You be a racist bitch. But don't you ever call up because I'll beat your ass right here! It ain't my fault they misspelled the globe. Don't blame your racism on me. What?
Take an email.
Call up and bitch at me and then oh. I'm on. If she calls back, put her right through if you would. Oh, is she back? If you cuss one more time, you're gone. Are you there?
Yes, I'm back, pussy. You want to bring it on? Come on, you want to beat my ass?
Come on up.
You want to bring?
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up.
Yeah.
Why don't you come where I am? You're.
But you know what? You called me. I didn't call you. You want something from me? You come to me. I don't know you. I don't care about you. Obviously, you want something to do with me, so you come to me.
I do want something to do.
Well, then come on up here. Come on up.
You come where I am.
I don't have to come to you. Why would I want to come to you? There's absolutely nothing in it for me. You bring your useless, pathetic ass up here, and I'll whoop it because I still got the stick. That's a good one.
I know it's a good one.
Nice mouth.
It's a right.
First of all, you know what? If you're gonna, if you're gonna argue, have some point. Don't just throw out stupid comments and have.
As a matter of fact, I have a question. Can I ask you a question?
She missed that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
I can ask you a question.
Yes.
Why is it that the majority of?
And you know what? I got to take you off the air for a second because we're at a delay. One moment, and I'll put you back on. One moment. You see, the C word didn't phase her.
I've been called it before.
Yeah. Yes. Kind of like being calloused.
Exactly.
All right. You're back on the air now. Go ahead.
What's the holdup? Why do you keep on putting me off the air?
I just told you we were out of delay, and I had to take you off the air. Either you can understand that or you can't.
Understandable. Can you answer my question now?
All right. Go ahead and ask.
Why is it that the majority of white males have the smallest penises I've ever encountered?
I don't know.
Well,
if I banged as many guys as you did, I would know, but obviously I don't, slut. Well, that backfired on you, didn't it? Didn't it? Now what? Yeah, what was that? Why don't you come up here? I have just got ready for you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad for watching porn. Yeah. Well, why don't you answer the question? Oh, that's right. You said you didn't know. But you are a white male, right?
Lori, you're wasting my time. Either come up with something intriguing or get off the phone.
Your time. Your job is to talk on the freaking radio all day about bull, and I'm wasting your time?
Yes, you are.
Go get a real job.
I have a real job. Why don't you know what? When you bring your fat ass up here, bring your pathetic paycheck with you. I'll show you what a real job makes.
Okay. When I come up there, are you going to shove me your little small penis?
Absolutely.
You are? Is it going to feel good?
You know what?
God, small penises can't feel good.
You know what? You're making the black community look stupid because you got no point.
Really? When you were born, you made the white community look like assholes.
Another one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. You're going to have to do a lot better than that. You're really making black people look stupid.
Really?
Yes, you are.
It doesn't take me. It doesn't take me.
And that means what?
It means nothing.
Exactly.
It means whatever it means to you. Come on. You're the one who said that you'd beat my ass. So come on.
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on.
I said come up.
As a matter of fact, I think it would be small.
That's the second time. And you better hope that the star 69 doesn't work. Because I'm going to find out where you are, and I'm going to come get you and your lazy fat ass.
Please.
Those are the ones you want to strangle. Mm-hmm. No point. No good argument.
Just loud. Throws out bumper stickers.
All right, which line was she on? 7? It's ringing again. What?
Hey, man, black people make black people look stupid.
No, that bitch was making black people look stupid. First of all, you don't want to compare the two. You don't want to say all black people are stupid because as soon as you say that, we get some redneck on line 3 talking about he's got goat dookie on his weenie. Just as soon as you say one race is stupider than the other, your race comes up and proves you wrong.
Yeah. Space shuttle falls into East Texas and works through.
Yeah, the next time you want to say black people are stupider than white, you go back and look at the news footage when the space shuttle fell in East Texas.
Yes.
And some guy's talking about how part of it fell on the Dairy Queen when he's having the avalanche. How we doing, Eddie? Good. That's the only problem with bitches like that is you get to the point where they piss you off because they're so inanely stupid, and you really just lock up because all you can do is visualize your hands and their neck and them gasping for oxygen. That's all I can visualize. I can't do anything else. Right. I'd never do it. Of course not. I'd obviously never whack a woman. her, I would think about it a couple of different times. Yeah. Possibly take her someplace where nobody would see me by.
No.
Like, right?
And nobody'd see her there.
Not after today. Yes, Vonda?
Okay, we need to get some information on Lori. She wants to fight so bad. If she want to fight, I'm off probation. I can bring it. I'm off probation. I can bring it. So,
will you take her down for me, sweetie?
I'll take her down.
Because I can't hit a woman, but you take her for me?
Because you are the Messiah.
And you'd beat her ass for me by proxy.
I would beat the black off her ass.
Yes. All right.
I'll beat her the next week. What else do black people say? I'll beat the stank out of her. I can't think of what else. I will kick her ass.
See, is it the same way with you? When somebody just gets that stupid, you lock up because all you just want to do is swing them around by their feet?
I just want to dip her head in the fried Eddie. I mean...
Hey, wait a minute. What were you... what were you in the lockup for?
Well, see, what had happened was I had a gun.
That's enough. I have plenty.
Look, and the chick was talking much crap like Lori.
Yeah.
And, one thing led to another, and so I had an unfortunate incarceration.
And most of them are. Yeah.
See? So I'm on paper. I can bring it. So.
See, Vonda is a black woman that gets it.
Right.
But you know what, Russ? That was hilarious. Niger with another G.
I don't even know what that means.
I wrote it down. Like, niggeria. Cafeteria. It's funny.
I know. Thank you.
You're hilarious.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're the man.
I appreciate it.
Love you, Russ.
I love you.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. It was an unfortunate incident with a gun. And I was incarcerated for a short time. It was unenjoyable. But now I am free on my own recognizance. Now I feel free to slap her around and ram her face into a fried batty.
Yeah.
And her ass on the George Foreman grill. All right. TV went dead. Yeah, Tony?
Dude, man, thanks so much, man. You're like my only link to the real world.
Why is that?
Well, last Monday my TV died. I mean, it bit the big one. And so, like, for a week I've been reading Stephen King and listening to you, man.
Which book?
Huh?
Which book?
Oh, it's the new one out. It's Everything's Eventual.
What's it about?
14 Dark Tales. It's short stories.
Oh.
It's good. It's got some good stuff in there. But I listen to you, love you, man. You're funnier than hell.
Thank you.
But you're like my link. And then today, there's a blizzard in Denver, and that would be totally unrelated, except that my check.
Enough of that. He meant well. He sounds like a good guy.
Right.
I should have put a period there. All right. Who's on the hotline? I need to take it before we break. Is it Dave Siebert? Hello? You're not on the air. I am, but you're not. Did who? No. Is he going to? Oh, good. That's very kind of you to help. All right. Oh, perfect. All right. Are you on your way home? Are you still here in the building? Oh, well, why don't you stop by before you go home? See if you can make it home without your pants. Have to go. Okay. Dave Siebert, our general manager.
Very nice.
He's helping us with some war coverage, getting some live feeds. I called him during the last break because we were supposed to get some live feeds and we didn't.
Yes.
And I figured since he's over all 6 stations in North Texas, he could probably get it handled.
I believe probably one phone call.
Yes. Maybe stop by the mall. That new place. Right here. On the globe. That's it. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Off you in the pooper, buddy, until I hear you squeal. If it hurts at first, that'll pass, and then you'll see how good it
Really, that's the best way to get me twisted is to call up and have absolutely no point and just throw out stuff. Tell me, why do all white men have little weenies? I don't know. They all been in your mouth? You tell me.
She took a personal survey.
No point, no validity, nothing.
It's loud.
Luckily, most black people get it. She don't.
Yes.
What was her name? What? I can't read your name.
Her name was Lori.
What about the one with the other funky name?
Like Kia?
Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't as stupid.
No.
She was just pissed. It was the other one that was an idiot. Throwing out stuff that a third grader would say. Mm-hmm. You don't want none of this. Because you get your knuckle sandwich. That's what you get. What are you going to do without that? You do anything with knuckle sandwich? That's how you do. No. 2 slices of bread?
Right.
Knuckle in the middle. Yeah, you call up and act like a kid to me.
Yeah, of all people, to you.
Care woman or not. You come up here. Mm-hmm. Knuckles.
No, you won't.
Right in the poos.
No, you won't.
So
no. You never did explain to me, by the way, why it was cheesy that I gave you a $200 gift certificate, and I got all kinds of crap about that.
Right.
But you give Eddie one.
For Burger King?
Yeah. And that's,
did you see his eyes light up?
So did yours. Like yours was for Home Depot.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was Best Buy.
Oh, Best Buy. There you go. Well, I bought Home Depot last year. But why is that thoughtless and shallow and yours was a great present?
All right, it's very complicated, but listen.
I mean, okay.
Because you had plenty of time to think about it and get ready and get me a gift, and you didn't. I forgot Eddie's birthday, and that's the best I could do on short notice. Thank you.
So you forgot him.
Yes.
That's okay.
You had plenty of time. You knew exactly when my birthday was. Eddie's really bad about not telling anybody about his birthday.
I got you something.
Therein lies the difference.
No.
Thank you. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. Not only on short notice did I get him something, I got him something that he would thoroughly enjoy. You had plenty of time to go to the store and get me something. You opted for the gift certificate.
I didn't know what you wanted.
That's what made yours thoughtless and insensitive.
I didn't know what you wanted. I had no idea. You buy everything you want for yourself. A few times I've tried to be creative. You've already purchased something else similar. The dartboard was a good example for your bar. You already got an electronic one.
Well, I didn't know you were going to get me a dartboard. You can't blame me for that.
So I can't win.
Nobody else got me a Bat Rock. I don't have one of those.
There you are. You're welcome.
And I'm certainly enjoying it. Of course, I can't get it home, but I'm certainly enjoying it.
Looks great out there.
300-pound bat stone.
Mm-hmm. Creative. Did I get any compliments for that?
I said it was great. It's a great gift. Shut up. Next time we have a war, you're going to go report from the front lines. Yes, you are.
I'm not going.
Hold on. What is it, Trey? You want to bring Eddie's cake in? Truck run over it yet?
It's over here.
I don't know. I thought maybe that was the theme for today's, with Eddie's birthday. Trucks run over his gifts. Half of that keyboard is flat.
The box is damaged. The keyboard's still good.
Whatever. Who's on the phone?
Charlie Hodges from KLLI.
What's he want?
You wanted someone?
Oh. Hi, Charlie. Just lost him. Charlie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Where do they have you today?
I'm in Leesville, Louisiana, right down the road from Fort Polk. Have been here since Tuesday.
Seeing a lot of action there?
Pardon?
Seeing a lot of action there?
Yeah, there really has. This place hasn't slowed down its operation at all. They have two things going on here. It's an Army base for a couple of divisions and also something called the Joint Readiness Training Center, which is a place where light infantry from all of the Army units come and train. And they've been hopping with their normal activity while keeping one eye towards the TV.
Does it, so it doesn't look like anything's going to slow down. They're going to continue to send troops over there even after what happened today?
They have 2,000 troops sitting at Fort Polk right now ready to go. They're all reservists and have been going through a program at the Joint Readiness Training Center to get these guys who are used to working in an office and living at home and having fun with the wife to get used to living in an Army setting. And they have this thing called Force Provider. It's sort of like a Boy Scout camp on steroids. And these guys live there for about 6 weeks and then are able to adjust to Army life, and then they go on and handle their deployment.
How old are these guys? Average age?
The guys in the reserves, anywhere from 18 to 45 and some up to 50.
Well, what would you say the median age is? Median age?
Somewhere mid-20s.
You think? Okay. I figured it would, being in the reserves, it'd probably be a little older with families and all the other stuff.
Well, there are a lot of kids who are getting into the reserves. And a lot of baby faces out there in this group from Louisiana and Arkansas who were in the Force Provider camp earlier this week when I was taken in there. So yeah, it's still a pretty young crowd. The regular military, still a young group. I was talking to a major who works with the regiment that handles the urban training center, basically the bad guys in the urban training center when the 82nd and 101st Airborne come in to train. And he said that one of the things that the military is doing is they have these young recruits. Well, their sergeants and their officers are a lot younger now, and that's making the training better, and the kids are doing better. They have this elite infantry training that is going on. It's actually a test that's been going on all week here at Fort Polk.
What does some of that entail?
Pardon?
What does some of that entail, the training?
Throwing hand grenades.
Really?
Shooting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to chunk one yesterday. It's pretty cool. You have to be accurate with hand grenades. You have to be able to shoot. You have to be able to work your gas mask. You have to be able to handle your laser-guided sights. You have to be able to work your night vision. Of course, night vision and laser-guided sights is the reason why the Army works at night, because of the technology.
Right.
And these guys have to go through and pass all these tests. And if they pass the tests, then they become elite infantry, and it's a very high honor for an infantryman to be considered the elite, the best of the best. And they're setting records here at Fort Polk this week for the divisions that are in this base, in this fort, to achieve that level. It's pretty cool to watch.
Did they send any of you guys from KRLD actually overseas?
No. That's what CBS is for.
All right. I didn't know. I heard so one of the local TV reporters, somebody said, who was it, Milford?
Yeah, Rob Milford.
Yeah, he used to be.
He's not local anymore.
Is he on the network now?
He's freelancing for the network.
Oh. Anyway, they said he was hanging off of the side of a tank a couple of days ago.
Good for him.
Or he was tanked. We're not really sure which one it was.
Good for him. I like to talk about Milford.
You do or you don't?
Don't.
We think he's a goob, but that's a different story. So how long are you going to be there in Louisiana?
I don't know. I stay out until they tell me to come back. Honestly, I mean, I just come out and do the stories and get to meet a lot of neat people. Got to talk to some school kids whose parents have been or will be deployed to the Middle East. We had those stories on KRLD this morning.
Right.
This afternoon we have the reaction from Fort Polk. Coming up Monday morning, we'll have a story of a man who is 70 years old, is retired, but is a volunteer undersecretary to the Defense Secretary, and for free, he handles liaisons between local governments, the forts, and the federal government.
Oh, okay. That's Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. He does it all for free, and he has the ranking of a 2.5-star general.
Okay, almost to what I got up to when I was in the service.
Yeah, right. And
Nobody needs your help for that, Charlie. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for the help. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, it's Charlie Hodges from our sister station, KRLD, from Fort Sumter in Louisiana. Or at Polk, I think is what he said. It's kind of sad to hear that they're still shipping people out, because you would kind of hope that we would go in and take care of everything with the troops over there, go in with exactly what they did today.
Just dominate.
But you know what? Rumsfeld said it today in the press conference. What we're seeing is just a slice of the action that's actually going on. So obviously not everything's going on in Baghdad. They're actually going in and getting inside the country. So there are troops scattered all around Iraq.
250,000.
So I guess this isn't going to be as quick as we had hoped. Yes, I'm sorry. What is it?
And they're going to have to stay over there for a long time as far as a peacekeeping force. So I mean,
while they rebuild.
Yeah, they're going to be over there a year to 18 months, so they're going to have to rotate troops in the numbers of 50 to 75,000 at a time.
That's just got to blow when you absolutely have to get up and leave your family.
Yep.
Especially if you got kids, young kids who changed a lot, the first few years of life. Or the upside is you ain't got to be around them.
No, that's not the upside.
Okay. Yes, Tom?
Hey, Russ, I think I know what that dumb broad's point was.
Which one?
That one that was calling in wanting to be punched or wanting you to hit her or something.
Oh, that
Talking about white weenies.
Yes.
I think she wanted your white weenie in her while you was donkey punching her.
Maybe I'll have the chance when she calls later. Thank you.
There you go.
All right.
Bye.
All right. What we do news last? About an hour?
Yep.
Eddie, we all right? Okay. Ready to go? Yeah. All right. Hold on. What is it, Sam?
Hey, Russ.
Yes?
Well, I called yesterday and you hung up on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Well, I was just wondering if you had time to help a buddy out today.
What?
Well, I was wanting to know that, how did you tell, when a woman's having an orgasm?
Who cares? 5:30, J.D. Rhines. The new Live 105.3 FM.
Thank you, Russ. And this is brought to us by 24-Hour Fitness. There's one near you. From the Associated Press, Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein and his lieutenants are, quote, starting to lose control of their country, end quote.
And probably their bowels.
I would think. Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld said, the United States pushed 100 miles into Iraq today. Rumsfeld spoke at the Pentagon shortly after the U.S. launched a long-awaited massive campaign against Iraq from the air. At the latest count, 27 Iraqi soldiers have crossed the border into Kuwait to quit fighting. Good reason for that. They get a nice, tasty meal when they show up. When the Iraqis,
what do they get?
When they put down their guns, they'll be handcuffed, and then once taken into custody, they get food and water, which is apparently been without for a while. Any of the Iraqis who come in wounded, though, will be stripped naked to make sure they don't have bombs strapped to them. There are reports coming in. The Iraqis who have already surrendered are completely demoralized and starving. Some of them are wearing threadbare uniforms and sandals instead of boots. Others complain they have only been paid half a month's wages over the last 3 months.
How many have surrendered?
At last count, 27.
It seemed like they'd be coming in droves.
I think as we get closer in, this could be an old story too, but
probably.
It came in today, but I mean, a lot's happened today. And tonight there.
Just a tip for the future.
Yeah.
If you're reading news. I don't think I'd point out that it's probably old.
Well, in a couple hours is old.
Because then it's no longer really news.
A couple of hours is old in a war situation. I don't mean it was like a month ago. A couple hours.
Why don't you read stuff from like 87?
I've done that before. Stocks soared this afternoon amid the news that the United States had unleashed its massive aerial assault, dubbed by the Pentagon as shock and awe. In the early afternoon trading Friday, the blue chip Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 182 points. And finally, a bank robbery suspect learned a painful lesson. Never shove stolen money containing the explosive dye pack into your pants. Shortly after the National City Bank downtown of Columbus, Ohio was robbed on Thursday, John Gladney was 40, walking away down the blocks, walking rather strangely in obvious pain. Officers stopped Gladney and discovered that he'd been injured when the dye pack exploded near his groin. He was charged with aggravated robbery. There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan. We're on
540, J.D. Ryan is here, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley, Trey Trenholm, and with a check on traffic, it's a lovely Gail Lightfoot.
Thank you, Russ. This is brought to you by Nissan and your Nissan dealer. On eastbound 183 at Regal Road, there's a wreck, and the two left lanes are blocked. You also had that wreck on eastbound 183 right at the I-35 merge in the right lane. So that's kind of a mess for folks. And once you get past all that, it's still stop and go on Stemmons down into the Mixmaster area. On westbound 114, the Carpenter Freeway at Highway 26 in Grapevine, you've got a wreck in the right lane. It's backed up to Main Street, and that's building pretty quickly. In Fort Worth, southbound 35, the North Freeway before 121, a wreck in the right lane with a backup to Northeast 28th, and also a wreck on eastbound North Loop at Mark IV Parkway, and only the right lane is open. So far, the backup is to Blue Mound Road. Keeping your Nissan at its best is easy with a free 100-point inspection by Nissan's trained technicians. See your participating Nissan dealer for details. I'm Gail Lightfoot with traffic on Live 105, the talk that rocks Texas. This is Live 105.3.
There you are. We don't care.
Yes.
Thanks. 41 for the overnight low tonight, 60 tomorrow, maybe some showers late in the weekend, but that'll be pretty nice overall. We have 62 degrees currently at Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
All right. Just kind of wonder what's going to go on over the weekend.
Good question. President Bush going out to Camp David.
I almost thought, obviously until today, where they just lit up Baghdad. I really thought they would take, the light bombing.
Right.
And just stretch that out over a few days. I had no idea they were going to just absolutely unload on them. That's why it makes you wonder what they're going to do over the weekend. Are they going to get something like that again?
Why would they stop at this point?
I don't know.
Just because it's the weekend? I mean,
Hey. Party. Yeah, Peter?
Hey, Russ. How you doing, bud?
Good.
Man, I'm just watching all this stuff about the war and then all these big stars and everything, and I don't know. Don't you think it would have been better if we would have started this whole thing right before the Oscars? Kind of screw up their whole coverage?
What do we care about when we started in relation to the Oscars?
Well, they would have kind of, hacked all those Hollywood guys off. All their big night would be cut off by all the war coverage.
Well, I think it's probably going to be screwed tonight. I think they're still talking about, are they talking about delaying it, postponing it?
So far, that's the last thing I heard.
Which was what?
Which was, we're on hold. We're waiting to hear from them. Now that we've smacked them around, we're waiting to hear from them. What are they going to do? They had their minister.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We're waiting, or we're going to continue.
On what?
Oh, in general, the attack?
You're not paying attention, are you?
I was.
What were you doing?
I'm highlighting the story.
So you weren't paying attention?
Not really. But you saw me not paying attention.
That's exactly why I sucked you into it.
Oh. I'm trying to prepare something, so in my head, I figured you could handle this guy.
Are the Oscars on hold? That's what I was asking.
No.
So they haven't delayed them?
No. They're still Sunday. Steve Martin hosts it. 75th Annual Academy Awards going live Sunday at 7:30 our time. No, but they have thrown a lot of the press people out of some of the after parties.
How come?
They say they want the stars to be able to party without being bothered in this time.
That's not what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. They want to party and act like, I got to go, Peter. Thanks. Get your phone. They want to party and act like nothing's going on, and they don't want anybody to see it. That's why there's not going to be any media there.
That makes sense.
It's got nothing to do with their privacy. They know it's going to look bad if they're out having a big time while this stuff is going on in Iraq.
It's going to be interesting to see the tone that Steve Martin, you think funny guy, but it's going to be a balancing act to be not really funny, but also not boring.
I don't even know if it's something I would want. I don't know that I've ever watched the Oscars.
I have. I enjoy watching.
What do I care what somebody wins?
It's just review the movies of the year. If you like movies, you don't go to movies, so you wouldn't care.
Well, there are a lot of movies that I liked. I don't care if they get an Oscar or not. I like Pulp Fiction. I don't know if it won anything.
It was fun to see all the stars in this, and they throw in little skits and bits and stuff.
Who's up for what?
Best Picture is Chicago, The Hours, Gangs of New York, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and The Pianist. Best Director, you won't care about that.
How about Chicago? Chicago seems to be the one that's everybody's twisted about.
I'm with you. That or maybe Lord of the Rings.
Mark me down for Chicago.
Okay. We can take bets.
Yeah. I'm guessing Chicago only because that's more recent.
Right.
Isn't it? People tend to forget.
I'm going to go with Lord of the Rings.
All right.
Anybody else betting?
You want some, Eddie?
Yeah.
Which one you want?
Lord of the Rings.
Eddie wants Lord of the Rings. O'Malley?
What were the other options?
You're not paying attention either, are you?
No, I am.
Okay.
The Hours, Gangs of New York, Lord of the Rings, The Pianist.
I'm with Russ. I'll take Chicago.
All right. What else?
Director you don't care about. Best Actor, Adrian Brody for The Pianist. Michael Caine, The Quiet American. Nicolas Cage, Adaptation. Daniel Day-Lewis, Gangs of New York. Jack Nicholson, About Schmidt.
Hold on. Pasty the Snowman just walked in. Yes?
Can I get in on this?
Did I call you?
No.
Did you hear me whistle?
No.
Why don't you go lay down?
Please?
All right, you can stay up for another few minutes. What was the first one so he could bet on it?
Best Picture, Chicago, The Hours, Gangs of New York, Lord of the Rings, or The Pianist.
I'm going to go with Chicago.
And right after this, you go get on your jammies.
All right, nobody knows directors, so Best Actor is Adrian Brody for The Pianist, Michael Caine, The Quiet American, Nicolas Cage, Adaptation, Daniel Day-Lewis, Gangs of New York, or Jack Nicholson, About Schmidt.
I'm going to go with, I like Jack Nicholson, but I'm going to go with Nicolas Cage because he played two guys in that movie. That the one with the bad hair? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Give me that one.
I'm going with Jack Nicholson.
Which one do you want there,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Eddie?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day. What about you, Dan?
I'm going to go with Jack Nicholson.
Okay. You know what? Change me and put me for Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
What else you got?
Best Actress, Renee Zellweger for Chicago. Salma Hayek for Frida.
It's probably Frida.
Frida.
I don't know.
Nicole.
No, I think you're right. It's Frida.
Whatever.
No, it is.
I never saw it.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman for The Hours.
Let me see how it's spelled.
Diane Lane. Frida.
Yeah, that's Frida.
Well, you take a Y off, it would be Friday. So Friday.
That's exactly what it is. You're right. Frida.
Diane Lane for Unfaithful. Julian, get off me today.
Bring me your graduation certificate.
I will bring you nothing.
Bring me your diploma.
Julian Moore. I brought you one.
Huh?
I brought you one.
No, I want to see yours.
Julian Moore, Far From Heaven.
There's no way you went through 4 years of college. A real one.
A real one.
Yes? Where'd you go?
I finished at Central Missouri State University.
Okay. You can't read? Your comprehension is at best a third grade level.
Not true.
Your pronunciation is poor. I think I want you tested for drugs, too. Frida.
I didn't see it. What if I'm right? Then you apologize.
It ain't Frida.
Yeah, you don't know.
How many chicks you ever known named Frida?
How do you know it's a chick? I don't know anything about the movie. Don't start explaining to me why it's Frida.
Hold on a second. Gift Smasher wants to say something. What is it?
There was a movie about a Mexican woman artist.
He's right then. It could be Frida. Frida.
Who do we want for Best Actress?
I want the Frida chick.
Okay.
Who is that?
I don't know. Salma Hayek.
Oh. Who else is on the list?
Renee Zellweger.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman.
For what?
She's The Hours.
Okay. What else?
Diane Lane for Unfaithful and Julianne Moore, Far From Heaven.
God, I like Diane Lane. She's starting to look a little haggard, but...
I'm going to go with Renee in Chicago just because that movie's hot.
Yeah, give me Renee Zellweger, too. As much as I want to go with Frida. No, put me down for Frida. That way I can
have more fun with me Monday.
Yes. In case I win. Which one do you want?
Diane Lane.
Eddie?
Frida.
Whatever. Which one do you want, Dan?
Diane Lane, please.
Okay.
And that's really all anybody cares about. Anybody care about Best Supporting Actors, Animated Feature, Regional...
What's Animated Feature? Which ones are those?
Ice Age, Lilo and Stitch, Spirit, Stallion of the...
Is it Lilo?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking.
Jesus Christ. When do you read these? Spirited Away and Treasure Planet.
Friday ain't up for that one?
Bite it. Ice Age.
I thought it was Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Is it Lilo?
I believe so.
All right. Give me that one. Now give me Ice Age. Yeah, give me Ice Age.
Okay.
Which one you want, Trey?
The Spirit one.
Eddie?
Oh, yeah, Ice Age.
Dan?
Ice Age.
All right. That's 3 Ice Ages in one of those.
Gotcha. Best original screenplay, best adapted screenplay, best foreign film. We don't care about any of that.
I'll do foreign film. That's my favorite.
You don't know anything about
Hopefully Friday will win that one.
No. She's not up for that one.
Really?
You're not going to know any of these. These are from Mexico, China, Germany, Finland, and the Netherlands.
Yes, do those really quickly. We got a break.
You just want me to mispronounce the names?
Yes.
I know you. I see through you.
What are they?
All right. The Crime of Father Amaro.
What's the next one?
Hero.
Okay.
Nowhere in Africa.
Uh-huh.
The Man Without a Past.
You got lucky.
Zeus and Zoe.
Ha. Zeus and Zoe?
Z-U-S and Z-O. Shut up. You're getting a cake in the head. You really care about any of these?
I want Zeus and Zoe.
Okay.
And Friday. Well, you take off the Y, it's Friday. But on the Y, it's Friday. So it must be Friday.
All right. I'll take the Finland movie.
Which one you want, Eddie?
Finland.
Yes, he'll take the Finland. Which one you want?
I'll take the Africa one.
All right, Africa. What would you like there, Dan?
Was there one from Germany?
Yes, that was Nowhere in Africa.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Take that one. Is that it?
That's all we care about.
Okay, good. All right, we'll take a break here. We'll be back.
All right.
Just about 6 o'clock. If things calm down over the weekend, we may take Monday off.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet, though.
I will watch for the email.
Because we still have 2 days coming since we came back early. I mean, the weekend is just so in flux. You can't even guess what's going to go on.
No.
Especially after them just totally dumping on Baghdad today.
And I guess nothing else is going to happen. It's overnight there now, so I guess nothing else is going to happen now. I guess they're just going to do it again tomorrow, maybe, if they do it again.
Yeah, midnight, 3 o'clock our time is midnight their time. So I would guess it would be almost, 3 o'clock in the morning now? Yeah, party time seems to be around 9 o'clock at night over there.
Yeah.
That's when they light it up.
Happy hour.
Hold on a second. Dan's waving. Yes, what is it?
Yeah, Terry Real just called from the Happy the Clown production crew.
Yes, what did the fat F want this time?
He requested that you take down his phone number and email off of the happytheclown.com website.
No. Thank you. No. Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
No.
Are we shooting anything this weekend?
I don't know.
I think we're going to have a conflict next weekend and the following weekend with Denton County.
Why? Are they pissed off?
No, they love us, but...
Well, they should be pissed off after the way the crew screwed up the production last Friday night. Got almost nothing shot. The stuff. Did I just cuss?
Mm-mm.
The stuff that we did get shot.
Mm-hmm. It's useless.
Was useless. Bad audio, out of focus. Like I said, you don't even have to take my word for it. I can post the audio on the website, and you can take a look at the crap they shot. And then they get pissed off and blame me because I got rid of all of them. You read the email. It's on happytheclown.com.
We'll shoot it like we used to shoot the TV show. One camera, one director.
Well, that's what we're going to do.
Boom.
We've got the Steadicam. We got the camera. That's one reason I wasn't jumping all over them is because they had most of the equipment.
I got to thinking about that shot we shot Friday night. That could have been one Steadicam shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about just blocking it.
Absolutely.
Shoot it like they do Law and Order.
We could have gotten that shot done, lit, done, edited, and watched it in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's getting calls Not. Put your phone number at the end of an email.
Especially an ugly one.
Yeah. And then try and call up yesterday. Well, we was just razzing you. We didn't mean it. I don't believe so. Oh, is that Larry from Denton County Sheriff's Department?
Oh, good.
Deputy Dennison?
Yes, sir.
How are things?
How are you doing?
Good. You guys aren't pissed, are you?
No, we're not pissed. We just we got some conflicts going on that some of us are going to be out of town and doing some other things.
Yeah. All right.
We love you, man.
But we're still good for everything.
Absolutely.
We're just going to have to reschedule a couple of things, but it's going to be a lot leaner. Even Larry was sitting there, and he's watched us do. Larry was there when we shot the TV show with Denton County. Things went a lot quicker then, didn't they?
Yes, and we had a blast back then. We wasn't having much fun Friday night, I didn't think.
No, because everybody had their heads up their collective asses, and every time we were getting ready to roll, I got a dead battery on this camera. This one's out. Well, there's no audio. Nobody checked this crap before you got out here?
Well, I had the Denton County squad car looking good, so that was my only responsibility there. So
yes, you did a fine job. All right, we'll let you know what we can get done here.
Okay, just let me know. All
right, say hey to Weldon. Oh, and I'm sorry about the officer you guys lost.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Biggest batch of idiots I've ever seen. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I should have really saw it leading up. All the production meetings we had, we're doing the rehearsals, and they start bringing in script changes and other ideas. Hey, this would be funny. I don't recall asking. Let's go with the script we got. Let's shoot it. Let's get it over with. Then they don't like the police fire charity that all the money's going to go into. Well, since we're all doing this for free, can we have a say in it? No. Well, police and firemen, they have insurance. Everybody's covered. I don't care what you think. You want to say you hate cops and firemen? That's fine with me. We want the money to go someplace else. Good. Shoot your own movie and put it there. That was the biggest thing that pissed me off. In fact, I almost stopped everything right then when I got that email of, we don't like doing it for the cops and firemen. They have insurance. They're covered. No, they're not covered. Fat bastard. Fat, loudmouth bastard.
We have equipment now, so
we got everything we need. I'm going to direct. I'm going to shoot.
You're going to shoot.
If I'm in the shot, you can hold the camera.
All right. We got to learn how. Somebody has to learn how to use that.
I have the Steadicam's a piece of cake.
Is it?
Yes. It's a pretty balanced camera, and they have one guy out there running around who was shooting last Friday night, telling us how difficult it was. It's a camera on weights. It's balanced. You can't be you can't jiggle it if you wanted to. What's the magic?
In Hollywood, it's a skill.
It ain't no skill. You're toting around a camera.
It's just, the guys that do Steadicam for the movies are highly skilled. They get paid a lot of money to do that.
Why?
It's not just a standard camera, and because depth of field and focus and all changes constantly. And
so what?
I'm just saying they're listed separately as not just a cameraman, but Steadicam operators.
It's nothing. It's a hose job.
Okay, it's a hose job.
It's a built-in stabilizer. Okay. And you get extra money for having a stabilizer.
Yes.
I'll bet you I can shoot this whole thing and nobody will tell.
Okay. I'm sure you can. You're a very good cameraman, but you have the experience, too, of toting around the beta cameras before.
What do we have to play today, Eddie?
Could the answer be C, Zabmundo?
Let me see C.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hold on, let me take this. Yes, Chris?
Hey, buddy. I need some help here.
All right.
My company just hired a disabled guy.
What's wrong with him?
Huh?
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He's got braces that he has to walk with.
Oh, okay.
But he's working in my department. So the other day our boss resigns or decides to resign, and not me, who's been working there longest, produces the most. I don't get it. They give it to the crippled dude. And I'm massively pissed off. But you can't do nothing because, HR jumps up your butt. You can't do nothing.
So what do you want me to do?
I need to know something to do. I need some help on this.
What are you going to do? A Crip got your job.
Right. You know, just because he's crippled. That's crap.
That's what happened. A Crip got his job.
Well, how do you know he only got it because he's crippled? You don't know what the...
How many times you worked at a radio station and somebody was in a building, you knew that there was somebody else that could do a better job, but they kept him because some reason.
Mm-hmm. That does happen, but you don't know that's the situation here. And what are you going to do? You're right. You can't do anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's got to be something to do.
Let's just assume for a minute the other guy's not more talented or whatever, educated. So he's got the gig.
Where did the crippled guy come from? Is he a new employee?
Yeah. He's been there, a few months.
See? He got hosed because the guy was crippled. That's what I always do, is when I fill out a job app, I always write down on there I have some type of disability. And you know what? They can't ask you about it. I can write on there that I'm absolutely totally paralyzed from the waist down, and they can't ask me when I'm walking around the building, hey, I thought you were paralyzed, because that's against the law.
I didn't know that.
And so you write down on a thing, like just when you're figuring when you're filling out the
application,
your heritage, whatever the ethnic thing,
okay,
white, Chinese, whatever. Write down you're black. See if they can ask you if you're black. They can't ask you that. They can't ask you anything about that.
Really?
No. You ever heard Siebert ask me if I'm black? He can't.
You didn't write that.
You go look at my job app.
You're black?
Mm-hmm. I'm a paralyzed black man.
You got a gig forever.
Yes. I'm protected by the EOE, Human Resources.
Mm-hmm. And Americans with Disabilities Act.
I go to the VFW every Thursday night.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
That you don't.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm. Where is the VFW?
There's one on Garland Road, just off Buckner Boulevard.
Okay.
Huh.
Just because you happen to know where it is doesn't mean you've been there.
Why else would I know why it's there?
Because you passed by, probably on the way to the liquor store.
Okay. I can't help you with that, Chris. Maybe the guy deserved the job. I don't know him.
Man, I appreciate it.
That's all right. Sorry I couldn't help you. Maybe what he's got is degenerative and he'll die.
Oh, man. Hope not.
What? Matter, Eddie? I'm trying to come up with an answer for him. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. That's the only thing I can offer. Maybe it's degenerative and he'll die. Go ahead, Jim.
Oh, can you help a buddy out?
What can I do for you?
I got about 25 to 30 guys sitting at computers, but we can't go to Happy the Clown because the GAO, or the General Accounting Office, get kind of frustrated when we surf the net. They think we're playing. But
how would they know that all you guys went on that site?
Well, have you ever heard of Big Brother?
Yeah.
Okay, just because they've got it already in corporations that people just sit there and
you don't think they watch? You don't think they watch your email?
Oh, well, we can email all we want. They've told us we can send an email, and that's a message. They don't, that's not the problem.
You don't think they're looking at that?
I don't care if they look at it because I've got a memo saying we can email whoever and whatever we need to. We can't surf the net. But I got about 25 to 30 guys that are right now. We've been cooking, burning, and working for several days. And your station's the only one that's keeping us going. Everybody else is there's not enough variety and not enough talent to make our guys stay awake. And I would appreciate it if you could get that email out over the air so we could all hear it. I guarantee you we can make it burn.
And they can't get a Happy the Clown. There's companies that won't let them go to russmartin.com.
Why not?
Joy works for one. They are so strict at this place. I misspelled a word the other day. I was writing real quick.
Hang on, Jim. Go ahead. What?
I misspelled a word. I don't want to say it on the air. But I misspelled a word, and it kicked it back.
You misspelled something?
I know. I was just in a hurry. I just left the E off.
Tell me what the word is. And you left the E off?
Yeah, that's not even the correct spelling of the dirty part. And they kicked it back, and they said, this cannot go through because this word was in there. And they can't go to your site at all. It's blocked.
I wonder how they know what it is.
I don't know.
I mean, somebody would have to go onto the site from the company, look at it and go, all right, this is unacceptable. They'd have to go to every site on the internet and block them all.
You'd think. I don't know what they do. I don't know how the program that is. But just the other day, getting that thing back that was misspelled and not even the correct terminology of the dirty word.
I got it.
Whatever.
What is it you want to send to him, Jim?
I'd just like to tell him how much I've been in law enforcement for over 31 years, and I can't remember how many hundreds of years the team's got all total. They got a nickname, the Wild Bunch. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
I think you should have.
No.
Ask Trey if he still wants that Arizona jacket back.
Okay, well.
Yeah. We just want to help everybody out.
You're unhappy with the fact that they didn't want the charity money to go to the Police Fire Foundation.
That's only that's about 10% of it.
Okay.
I mean, the man just needs an attitude adjustment.
All right. Hang on, let me pull it up. Hold on a second. What, Trey? I have it here on the computer.
Oh, sorry.
I can pull up Happy the Clown here. They don't have a problem with stuff here at the station. Let's see, where is it? It's TREAL at ATTBI.com. Everybody get that?
One more time.
TREAL at ATTBI.com. Second. I had a guy say, I couldn't believe he did this. He worked for a city in North Texas.
Right.
And the actual part of his email address is his name at like cityofgarland.com. That wasn't where it was.
Yeah.
But did you see the email? Trey saw it. The guy's asking me, he goes, hey, you know what? I'll talk to Everett because I'm thinking about going to Amsterdam and I want to do some drugs while I'm over there. And I want to know if there's any legal way that when I come back, if I get drug tested, I could go, well, I went to Amsterdam where it's legal.
Oh, my God.
And I went, dude, you can ask questions like that. Set you up a Hotmail account. Because, they're probably watching that crap.
Yeah, they're watching emails.
He sent a second one? No. Is that the one where he tried to recall it?
Yeah.
What does that mean when somebody says, blah, 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 would like to recall the message with the subject line? You know what that means?
Certain servers will allow you to do it, but it has to be within like 10 minutes or something of when you actually send it.
Oh.
Because it'll stay on the server and they can recall it to where you might actually get it, but it won't show sent from their machine.
Oh. What?
I thought maybe that was an automatic, like someone who was overlooking.
Somebody nailed him?
Uh-huh.
No. He realized what he had done. He had sent it from that city's email account.
Right.
And he figured it probably wasn't the best of ideas.
Well, I worked at 39. They monitored I didn't know this for a while, but they had a printout. And the guy that worked in the computer department was cool. Walked by my desk one day and dropped like a stack of papers and went, you mean I won't go to these sites anymore? And I'm like, Jesus, site for site for site.
Why were you doing that at work?
Because I was bored.
Weren't you in the production department? Were you supposed to set up things?
There were days that we didn't have anything to do.
So you whacking your cubicle?
I'd go to your site. That would show up. But it was a whole list of everywhere I'd been for, days.
Huh. That's the same place where you work next to that chick. She said her boyfriend's Winnie looked like a salt shaker?
Correct. Huh. I worked there 2 days, and that was the first thing out of her mouth.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh.
Can we do the game before we break? Yeah. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Russ. I work at McDavid Acker in Plano.
Mm-hmm.
And I just left work, and I saw your Mach 5. 2 gentlemen in it, one of them very heavy set, kind of sexy.
You said the S word. They were doing what?
Rimming it.
Oh, okay. I know what they're doing.
Okay.
That's
I just
okay.
want to make sure.
No, they're supposed to have it. Thank you, though.
No problem, buddy.
Watchdogs are out there. Why do they have the Mach 5?
Andy over at Eagle Transmissions, they put in they souped up the transmission on the Mach 5.
Oh.
So when you stomp on it now, and I know they have to go out and stomp on it to see what the transmission's going to do.
I got you.
But he said now that when you stomp on it, it burns in second and third.
Hey.
Yeah. I knew as soon as they went out and tested it today, hey, it's after 6 o'clock. What are they doing driving that car?
Stayed late to work on it. Good to you.
Yeah, that's what. No, I trust them. They worked on the Batmobile, too. They put the shift kit in the Batmobile. In fact, Bob McNeil took his car. I meant to bring the tape in today, and I forgot. Bob McNeil took his car over there. Transmission, there was something wrong with it. I had Andy call Bob and went, look, it's going to be a little bit more than what we figured to fix your transmission. We got the hood up, and your gaskets are blown, and it's going to be another $2,400.
God.
Bob wigged.
I bet.
We have it on tape.
Oh, good.
But I forgot and left it at home. All right. You have people lined up for this? Oh, we only need one guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me the open. And here we go.
It's time to get lucky and play the game that even a mutant mongoloid monkey could win. Let's play. Could the answer be C? And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right. Let's get our contestant on. Jason, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What do you do for a living?
Telecom.
All right. JD, what's Jason playing for?
Jason's going to play for a 4-pack of movie passes to see The Core at Jack Astor's in Plano, 4 days of free fitness for him and up to 4 of his friends at 24-Hour Fitness, and 12 months of bronze-level web hosting service from VertBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and The Russ Martin Show.
Okay. All right, Jason, you have to get all these right to win this fabulous prize pack.
I'll try my best.
Here we go. Eddie, which one's the finisher?
I like this.
All right. Give me a pen so I can mark it. Thank you. Here we go. CNN said that the hardest part about the coverage of the war in Iraq is A, the U.S. government isn't forthcoming with all information. B, the desert is so vast that they can't cover it all. C, they hired camera crews out of Dallas. They can't seem to put in a battery in a camera.
C.
We didn't even talk about that one on the air, did we?
No.
Did we?
You might have mentioned it, but
there was a dead battery in one of the cameras Friday night. Mm-hmm. It was 4 of them around that camera, and they couldn't figure out which way it went in. Is that right?
Yes.
Am I making that up?
Absolutely not.
And they're challenging me in my experience in television production. I'm putting in battery.
Yes, you can.
Trying to decide if the TV statement given this week was indeed Saddam Hussein. Analysts say the differences in his appearance could be because A, he was rushed and in hiding. B, he was using a body double. C, his camera crew was inept and gave him a ton of excuses afterwards.
C.
Thank you. The U.S. government is allowing the press to ride along with troops as they invade Iraq. So far, the only drawback is A, trusting that they will not give away troop locations. B, the immediate transmission of casualties. Or C, the small group of idiots that keep trying to put a battery in their Humvee.
C. I take it there's a theme here.
Yes. Oh, this ain't the shuck and awe or whatever. I ain't even warmed up on this camera crew. Wasted my Friday night, the biggest clump of idiots I've ever met, and now they're going to point fingers back at me and say it's our fault because they're idiots.
Yes.
When you get home, if you ain't home, watch the footage when Baghdad got bombed today. That's what's coming for them. Serious, Trying to demoralize the Iraqi troops, the U.S. is trying new special tools. The most effective so far is A, speakers that blare out loud, high-pitched sounds. B, a rhythmic hum that will not let them sleep. Or C, pictures of Trey Trenholm making his nipples hard with an ice cube.
C. Are y'all going to post pictures of that on the web?
His nipples?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
In a message to Al Jazeera Television, Saddam Hussein said that the worst part about his palaces being bombed is that A, they were gifts to him from the people of Iraq. That was pretty good in itself. B, most of his family and friends had moved into them for safety. Or C, he wished he had taken Dan Lewis's advice on how to properly build bomb shelters. Yes. War protesters are tired of being picked on and beaten up by pro-war people, so they've decided that in future protests they will A, have police protection, B, go out only in stronger numbers, or C, stop wearing I'm a granola-eating, camel-kissing pussy that doesn't have enough balls to go and fight for freedom that I take for granted every day t-shirts.
Most definitely C.
Thank you. Hey, what's the word on the new batch of t-shirts?
Monday.
What did we decide? Are we doing more Time's Up, bitch?
Yep.
Is it still legal to kick hippies around?
Yeah. Do what, Eddie?
Can they put nipples on the front of them? Big nipples.
Gotta see why not. Okay. Yeah, have them put big hairy pink nipples on the front. Let's see, where was I? That's more protesters. Donald Rumsfeld said today that the war could come to an end at any time because A, the Republican Guard commanders want to surrender. B, the Iraqi leaders have lost control of their troops. C, Saddam has run completely out of doubles.
C.
Yes. And finally, U.S. troops are being prepared to hunt down Saddam and his sons if they try and escape. They're being told to watch out for A, small bands of military vehicles heading for the border, B, small low-flying planes trying to leave the country, or C, groups of women that are just a little hairier than normal.
See?
Yes. You get them all right?
He got them all.
Tell me what he's got.
He's got a 4-pack of movie passes to see the movie Decor. He picks those up at Jack Astor's in Plano. 4 days of fitness free from 24-hour fitness for him and up to 4 of his friends. And 12 months bronze level web hosting service from VertBiz.
Picture the firemen having to cut the protesters apart.
Oh, yeah.
They should have just cut their arms off.
They're linked with metal pipes. They put their arms in metal pipes and then taped them together, right? I guess that's what it looks like.
Yeah, here it is. It's in the War with Iraq section of the Dallas Morning News. It's its own section. Look at this chick. This chick screaming right here like they're hurting her.
As soon as she saw the camera. They're using a big saw.
Yeah, they're cut. What city was this? San Francisco. Mm-hmm. Block the streets. Now you got cops in riot gear. You have firemen. Once again, you're eating up resources of these people that could cut.
I know.
And that chick is screaming like they're actually cutting her hand off, which they should have done.
Yeah. Just start hacking.
You don't even know where to start with them.
You wonder what they think they're accomplishing. If they do stupid enough things that we're going to quit, you know, the fact that 35 or 40 other nations are on our side?
Yeah, because a bunch of homeless turds are out in the middle of the street bonded together with metal pipes. That's going to bring all this to a stop. It's already started. Why don't you get off your lazy ass, go raise some money, and send it over to, who is that? It's 3 letters. They always send packages to the troops. USO.
USO. Okay.
Send money to them so they could send stuff to the troops.
They feel like that would be supporting a war. They don't agree.
No, they're supporting the people that are over there dying, so you got the right to sit there and block the street. What does it say? Global. I can't even read the sign on her chest. Like global justice, not war. Yeah. Meetings have always solved everything in the past.
Mm-hmm. I believe we gave that a chance.
We've given a lot of things a chance. Now we have people in the military that have already started dying over there.
Yeah.
And these people these protesters, they get to go protest. They get to eat up the time of firemen and police officers. Mm-hmm. And then they get to go home and sleep nice and secure in their house because there are people out there that are working so they can go home and rest in their house.
It's incredible. It happened last night in Dallas. Not like that bad. No one was arrested, but you had people shouting back and forth. About 150 people out in front of the city hall. They said they're going to do it again tonight. It was tonight or Sunday, one at 3 o'clock on Sunday.
We got any explosives, Eddie?
You can't do that.
What?
You can't throw explosives at people.
Well, not bad ones.
No. You can't do any.
Not even the stinker.
Mm-mm. You would then be arrested.
Why?
I'm sure.
I never got arrested in school.
You never got caught in school.
So?
Okay.
What about if we go down there with the ink pens where you take the insides out,
right,
and you put a match on the inside, and you pull it in the spring and goes. How about those?
No,
those are always fun.
You would be the one to get arrested.
Why?
Because you can't do that to people. No matter how stupid they are, you can't throw stink bombs at them.
Very strange society. Yeah, so I'm guessing we could also get in trouble every time we drive down in front of the old school book depository with the 3 firecrackers wrapped up. Throw those out. We get in trouble for that?
Yes, you can.
You can't tell me that's not funny when they scatter.
That's very funny.
Because you always see tourists down there, and they're pointing and they're looking around, and they think they're actually going to figure out the Kennedy assassination. The next thing you know, you got three black cats going off in the back.
Yes.
And and I don't mean 3 guys going, who dar? Yeah, Gary? Oh, I'm sorry, Chris?
Hey, did you, I don't think you covered it. Yesterday I was watching CNN, and there was I believe it was in San Francisco, there was a bunch of protesters got on this guy's blue car. He got out and commenced a whooping butt. He knocked one guy totally out. Then they were trying to grab the keys out of his car, and then he commenced a whooping everybody's ass. Him and about 3 guys out of his car.
This was a pro-war guy whooping the ass?
I don't know if he was a pro-war or what, but he was just stopped, and the protesters started sitting on his car. Well, once he did that, he got out of his car, looked like he just threw his hands down and said, look, this is enough, and he just started whooping ass. CNN guy didn't even know what to say.
Good.
Yeah, I agree. Screw him.
All right, thanks, Chris. It's just irritating that you see everything that's going on over in Baghdad and that whole country. And, you know, there are going to be a lot more casualties.
Fortunately, yes.
And these people don't care.
And they accomplish absolutely nothing.
You ready for another newscast?
If you like.
All right, let's do one more. 6:32. J.D. Ryan's on it.
Thank you. Live 105.3. Thank you, Russ. FBI believes the war with Iraq could trigger a wave of hate crimes against Muslims and Arab Americans in the United States. So a Muslim group based in Washington has sent out a safety kit to prepare the communities for the worst. North Texas Muslims worry the war could spark a backlash of harassment for hate crimes. They remember all too clearly what happened after September the 11th when vandals hit 3 mosques in Irving, Denton, and Carrollton. Mm-hmm. Nigeria accused the United States of intimidation on Friday.
Where was this?
Nigeria. Don't do it again. Just don't. Saying Washington.
I'll put the letter in and say it.
Nigeria accused...
Say it. Say it.
No.
Say it.
I don't say it.
I'll hit the delay.
I don't say that.
I will.
I don't say the word.
I swear.
No.
You don't say what word?
That word.
Oh, duh.
Except to tell you not to say it anymore. That is not a common word in my vocabulary. I'm not playing Mark Furman or whatever his name is and saying this will never come out of my mouth, but it is not anything I use on a regular basis. Quit looking at me.
I don't know.
You know better.
I don't know how you can say that.
Because you know.
If you're going to take a stance on racism, you might as well go ahead and stick with it. I don't deny that you've never said that word.
I'm not going to deny that it's never come out of my mouth, but I will deny that I don't certainly use it for a very long time in a derogatory manner whatsoever.
How long?
I don't know. Last time I said, I don't keep track.
A year?
I don't know.
2 years.
This afternoon on the way in. I'm kidding.
One cut you off?
Nigeria accused the United States of intimidation on Friday, saying Washington had decided to suspend military assistance over its stand on Iraq. Nigerian president officially backs efforts to disarm Iraq, but his country last week called on the United States to withdraw its troops in the Iraqi area.
I don't think we will. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for offering. Thanks for asking. Perhaps the next war.
You know
we already went and made a mess. We think we're going to stay.
We did, too. 3 of the first 6 Americans to die during the war against Iraq were stationed at Camp Pendleton. Corporal Brian Matthew Kennedy, who was 25, of Houston, was among those killed in a helicopter crash in Kuwaiti. Captain Ryan Anthony Dupree of Bloomington, Illinois, was also killed. The other Marine killed in the crash was identified as Captain J. Thomas Albin of Waterfield, Maine. And finally, Marines tore down Saddam Hussein in the screeching pop of metal and bolts Friday.
Go ahead, I'm warming up.
Rigging winch chains to the giant street portraits in the newly taken southern Iraq. Crowds of men and boys watched briefly, joining in, cheering Iraqis, 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 and pumping their fists in the air. That's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Hello?
Yeah, I want to tell Russ that
yes?
On the news they said it might be a war within a war.
What does that mean?
The Turkey and the Kurds or whatever are going to fight each other and might fight each other.
Turkey. One moment, please. Let me check the map and see where that is.
Here
Yes?
is Saudi Arabia.
I see that.
I hear. This is Iraq.
Oh.
Syria, just to the west.
Oh.
What's the matter with you?
You broke the map again.
So what? It's free. Shut up, you're ruining my bed.
I'm sorry.
And Turkey is right. And like I said before,
Yes.
go after his sons. Because if you catch the sons, you bag dad. Hey, you ain't joke. I'm here all week. Try this strudel.
The latest story, if you wanted to speak.
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on a second. Gary's on the phone. Hang on to the story. Yes, Gary?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm sitting here watching TV.
What are you watching?
I just been flicking back and forth.
What are you watching?
And I've been going to basketball, back over the break-ins and watching the USA run wild.
Did you see the bombings in Baghdad today?
Pretty wild. Pretty wild. I would have picked up the hotline and I would have said, what you gonna do when the USA runs wild on you? I would have brought in the F-5 Fury, the Cobra Clutch, the Power Bomb, and every arsenal that I got.
You would have done all this through the Saddam Hussein?
Oh, yes, I would.
Yes.
I might have took you with me.
I already have something for him. I have something for you, too.
Hey, let me tell you something, Russ.
Don't say you don't want none of this.
You better have a check.
I got a brand new. I got a brand new hope for you. You ain't even seen coming.
Better have a.
You can't do nothing with this.
Better
one.
have a check.
You're at my mercy when I pull out the. You ready for this? When I pull out the knuckle sandwich.
I'm gonna break your face. I'm gonna break your face.
What are you gonna do? How you gonna come back the knuckle sandwich? Nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You can't come back the knuckle sandwich.
Shut your mouth, Russ. You shut your mouth right now. Get sick of you, punk. You ain't gonna make nothing fun of the thing.
Come up here and have a serving of knuckle sandwich.
Hey, I'm gonna break your arm.
No, you're not. You ain't breaking nothing.
I'm the next big thing.
The next big bedwetter. Boozy. All right, what's your story?
3 top Iraqi leaders, including Saddam Hussein's cousin, the infamous Chemical Ali. Is that it?
I don't know. I don't care.
Are believed to have been killed in what would have been a major blow to the regime's defense against U.S.-led onslaught. Chemical Ali earned his chilling nickname by using chemical weapons to suppress the Kurdish rebellion in northern Iraq in the late 80s, killing thousands. So they think they also somebody appeared today, and one of Saddam Hussein's sons was not in the picture. So they think possibly he may have been killed also.
They don't know.
They don't know. His eldest son.
There are people speculating, you know what, if we don't know Saddam's dead or not, we should stop. No, we shouldn't. We'll keep bombing until we're absolutely positive. Hang on a second. Yes, what is it, pastry men?
Pastry men?
Yes. What do you want?
I came in to hand something.
What is it?
It's an article about...
Well, let me see it. Hand it to me.
Thank you.
Go back into the hall and look for suspicious things. Like a coyote on a rocket sled. Scandal of the week. Divorced by America. What is this? Did you ask for this? Yeah. On March 10th, Married by America voters rejected Playboy model Denise Luna.
Right.
31 is fiancé for restaurateur Stephen Savona, 35. What is this?
She's local, and I don't know how much of these you want on the air. I'll just say it and hit the delay if you don't like it.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Somebody just came in and left, putting on their headphones like they're going to stay. Didn't I tell you earlier? You could stay up for another few minutes, and then it was off with you. Go put on your jams. Maybe you can come back in and say goodnight to everybody before you're off. Go on. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down.
15 minutes.
I understand that. I'd like to make it a good one.
Fine.
Every minute of the show is equally as important. You've done fine today. You're welcome to let yourself out. All right, here, read this because I don't care what it is.
Okay.
She's local and what?
It's from the show Married by America, and Denise Luna.
I don't know what that is.
It's a TV show. You never heard of it?
No.
Okay, it's on Fox. Married by America. I don't know a lot about the show. All I know is, and again, if you don't want to, just turn this off.
Why?
Craddock was talking crap about her. She heard it. And
okay.
I wanted to call in and set the record straight and call him a puss.
Well, what's the record straight?
I don't know what the story, I don't know what Craddock said on the air. I don't listen to his show. But we have a contact number for her if you want to call her.
What's the rest of the story there?
On March the 10th, Married by America voters rejected Playboy model Denise Luna as the fiancé for the restaurateur. Just as well, Luna, it turns out, never told Fox she's already married to, but separated from a handyman. It's Alan Harry. Luna shrugs off the match. I don't think I was in love with him. We were married in 93, and I was over it as soon as I said I do. Oh, yeah? Harry says they spent 6 months together, then Luna dumped him while he was in Somalia with the Navy. So why endure a decade of non-marriage? Out of sight, out of mind, probably, he says. Now she says she'll file papers and he won't contest. So basically, she's on this movie, on the show, Married by America, and she's technically still married. She's not eligible to be on the show.
I understand the concept. I don't understand why you're telling me this. I can hit the delay, but it only goes back 8 seconds.
That's what I said. I don't know how much of this you want on the air. We could have done this off the air. Craddock was talking crap about her on the air, and she's pissed off. And
why did Pasty the Snowman bring that in while we were on the air?
Because I just asked him to find me the story.
And how do you have her contact number?
It's people.com. Somebody that listens to our show knows her personally and gave us her cell number.
Where'd she stay?
She's in Dallas. It's an 817.
Oh. Can we do this really quick, Eddie? All right.
Oh. Here.
Thank you. A coyote on a rocket sled. That's what we look for as UN weapon inspectors. And TNT stuck in the middle of birdseed.
That would be suspicious. I assume in the middle of a highway.
Yes. Right on the yellow line. And as UN weapons inspectors, we don't fall for the road painted on the side of the mountain trick anymore. Fool me once. Shame on you.
You want to see what she looks like?
Yeah. She hot? Yeah, we'll call her. I gotta take her off the air first. What number is this I'm calling?
Cell phone.
Yeah. She ain't answering it. She's probably out oiling up that hot body of hers.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Denise. It's Russ Martin at the, where are we?
105.3 FM.
Yeah, that place. It's 6:50 Friday night. Call me back if you want. It's a hotline number.
I don't even know.
Do you know it, Dan? I'm going to put it on hold and leave it. You ready? Go. There you go. All right, Dan's going to leave the hotline number.
Okay.
She's hot. So she's not married.
She was, but she's getting a divorce.
Well, I'm saying she's available.
She's available.
Yeah, all right. And she was in Playboy?
Playboy.
I wonder what Bird Eyes was saying about her.
I don't know. A friend that listens to this show just said Craddock was talking crap. She was hacked off and wanted to set the record straight. Could she come on? I went, I'll ask Russ.
Yeah, if she wants to come into the studio.
Okay.
She's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's no reason Craddock should be talking noise about somebody that hot.
Mm-mm.
But I guess when you have a wife as beautiful as Craddock's, with moles that, didn't he have moles on the ass?
Yes.
Moles on the ass. And a buttocks as big as... then yes, he can make fun of Playboy models.
Big as all of Saudi Arabia?
No, all of it. Thank God the show's almost over because the slap in the mat bit has got to be old.
Yeah, it's funny every time.
Makes me laugh. It still makes me laugh that we got maps in a radio studio.
Yeah, and pictures of every conceivable weaponry.
Yeah.
Man. Oh.
Trying to see if I'm in the mood. Maybe one more break. I'll do something for the troops.
All right.
And then we'll go.
Okay.
Is that all right, Eddie? Does that work time-wise? Yes. It'll obviously be for the troops that are supporting America, fighting for freedom, and liberating Iraq. All the troops that are currently We'll be back. All right, 6:56. We're about done here. What did you say the number was on Iraqi surrenders?
It's an entire division numbering 8,000 soldiers have surrendered.
You said only 24 people surrendered earlier.
That was an old story. At that point, it was only 24.
From when? The Gulf War?
Iraq's 51st Infantry Division surrendered.
The entire division?
The entire division.
Bunch of pussies.
They had about 200 tanks before the war.
So did we get their tanks too?
That I don't know. I don't know we'd want them. They're probably in disarray.
Yeah, I know, but you want to get them in,
yeah.
Make sure they're not working.
True. That's great. 8,000.
That's the total number so far?
That's just that division. I don't know how many more divisions. The whole 51st Division was 8,000 men. And they've all come to our side. Hey, they get fresh clothes and something to eat. They've been starving out there.
But they have push-up pops. All right, we give. I wonder how many of the men decided to surrender after the bombing on Baghdad today.
That had to be a big portion.
That's the most powerful show of force I've ever seen this country throw out, short of World War II.
Yeah.
Would you say, Eddie? I mean, just in one attack.
Yes. We didn't get to see all of it.
Do what?
We didn't get to see all of it. They said that 2 towns that were north of Baghdad actually got it worse than Baghdad did. Because the towns had almost been completely evacuated. The people basically left. They wasn't evacuated. They just left.
Right.
Leaving the Republican Guard that was trying to keep the Kurds and Turks and stuff like that out of the area. So they just let loose. And they said that, I can't remember the name of the town. It seems like it starts with a K. They just...
Let me check the map. Where is my stick? One moment, please.
What city?
North of Iraq, close to Turkey.
One moment.
North of Baghdad, I mean.
North of Baghdad. Well, first of all, Baghdad is right. Was it out something?
I think it just started with a K.
Alex Karras?
No.
Khanaqin?
That could be it.
Kiffy? I see it. It's Kirkuk. Is that it? Right there.
I believe, is it a major city?
Yes.
That would probably be it.
It's big and thick. And chocolate.
And we didn't even see any footage from there.
How come we didn't see anything of that?
They have reporters there, but the main stuff that they were filming...
Everything's focused on Baghdad.
So they missed it. They said they almost completely leveled the place. And at that point, the soldiers that were left were going to the Kurdish people and giving themselves up. And the Kurds are like going, we're just people. And they're like, well, here, take my gun.
Yeah.
Take me prisoner.
We just like to surrender to someone. Plus, we hear you have the push-up pops?
Possibly.
What do you mean you're out? Chiclets?
Dang.
All right, you ready to go?
What a war. You didn't preach.
Oh.
Not in the mood?
Yeah, I am. All right, I'll do a quickie because we got to go. Eddie, fetch the music for me, please. Thank you. And we got the plugs right after this.
All right.
Jesus, the man who's watching over our troops. Dear Lord, please. I said, watch over our armed forces. Watch as they fight evil. Keep them safe as they hunt down Saddam and his evil regime. A man who gathers his own people. Use them now, because time's up, bitch! Your worst nightmare is coming! The monster of freedom is coming! We are King Kong! We are Godzilla! We are Rodan! Mothra! We're Wolfman! We're Michael Myers, Blackula! We Leatherface, Freddy Krueger! We're the Blob!
Oh, what?
Smoke. Smoke.
Okay.
42 sucks.
It's been a tough week.
Where'd I leave off?
Moke. The Blob.
The Blob, thank you.
Freddy Krueger, the Blob. We're Barnabas Collins, the Groovy Ghoulies. We're Ray Milland and Rosie Greer in the incredible two-headed man. We're coming. We're your ex-wife on a period with heavy flow, amen. We are going to turn your country into a great white concert. Saddam, time is up, bitch. Time is up, bitch. We're coming, and whether you like it or not, God has blessed America. Amen. Amen.
I gotta get on the treadmill.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all that smack in the mouth.
You think?
Made you tired.
I ain't got any energy to do that. What? You know where we're fighting?
Where are we fighting?
Right there. You ready to go?
Big Finish.
Hey, what?
Big Finish, you done?
I can't do no more.
Oh, come on. All right.
I said God bless America, didn't I?
Yeah, we did it.
I'm not smoke.
Okay. Thanks to the people that printed our T-shirts. Time's up, bitch. Creative Cup Company. Call them at 214-343-2770 or their website, creativecupcompany.com. Today's food provided by MG's Restaurant and Brewery. It's 301 West University. That is in Denton, 940-243-3311. Maps provided by One Map Place Incorporated, Forest Lane, Suite 212, 3128 Forest Lane in Dallas. It is at onemapplace.com. All right, here we go. For information about the Russ Martin Show, email us for details of the Listeners Foundation, police and firefighter posters, or anything else. Go to russmartin.com. To instant email us Monday during the show, it's studio@russmartin.com. Find Trey on the World Wide Web. It's TreyTrenholm.com. For Eddie, the birthday boy, EddieBoyd.com. To visit me, go to JohnDavidRyan.com. Oh, for law issues, contact Everett Newton, 214-823-LAWS, or go to DallasAttorney.com. And for everything else, it's live1053.com. Oh, Dr. Fitness, I forgot him.
Hurry up.
I'm sorry. The official urologist. Where is it? I lost it.
DrFetner.com. That's his website.
All right, that's all.
By the way, if anybody wants these maps, they're screwed.
Yeah, he destroyed another one.
Yeah. We'll autograph them, and Dan, if anybody calls, I can have them. Got it? All right. We'll see you guys Monday.
Have a good weekend.
One more.
Okay. But you're out of moke.
I got one. I got a little moke left.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, you know where I'll be this weekend?
Where are you meeting me?
I'll be.
Thank you. Good night.